All right, everybody, and welcome to the Swiss Army Nerd Podcast. This is your host, John Sickert, and my co-host,
Shazam!
Neil the Lumberjack Lynch.
Oh.
He's slowly becoming a man.
The beard is fantastic.
Yeah, it really is.
This
good.
actually isn't a beard.
What is it?
What is it technically?
I
It's
went
his mother's pubes painted to his face.
Oh, God.
Why did you have to say that?
Oh, no.
actually.
I envisioned it.
It's not.
I've never met his
Thank you,
mom,
though.
so
I'd be a little whiter.
The
really nice.
carpet would match.
Yeah, it's just like got like a regular
Okay,
tip
can
going
we
on.
actually discuss what this is about instead of?
Oh, you actually want to know what this is made
Yeah.
of?
What is that? made
So, you know when you leave like a soda can
Here we go.
in the sun for too long?
Yes.
of? Sure.
Okay.
he grew
Imagine-
hair.
Yes. Imagine that, okay? Like a soda can, like a can. Instead of soda in it, though, there is jizz in the can, right? And now you seal the can up, leave it outside for 4 days.
Okay, I'm okay. I'm okay with stopping.
I told you, I don't know why you would open this can of worms.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that. 'Cause you after day 4, you put some worms in, right?
Oh,
The
no.
worms break down the jisms, the incrustation jism.
Mm-hmm.
You take the worms out, you leave it out another day, seal it back up, obviously.
We're getting banned from YouTube now.
And
That's what's happening.
I don't know. Is this allowed?
I don't know, is jizz canning?
Should we start over?
Is
I think-
can jizzing? I don't think can jizzing is like anti-YouTube.
Shazam!
Shazam.
Shazam!
Anyway,
Shazam.
so then the mold starts growing in it, right? And it's a very specific jizz mold.
Ah,
And that's when you get, after the mold starts to grow, you get it, and you just slather it on
Every
your
time we
face.
think we
Okay.
say a word that we're
Okay.
not sure
If
we
you
can
actually
say, we'll
look
just
deep
edit
enough-
it with Shazam.
If you look deep enough, there's actually, it's
I don't
the
want
mold hair,
Skidoo.
Shazam!
jizz face.
This all started with a compliment. This went
Can
so
we
bad.
can we get somewhere else, like way away from this
I don't
conversation?
even know how to. If,
I
if
think
you're
we
still
should restart.
if you're still listening, whew,
We're not going any farther down this rabbit hole. We're gonna go somewhere else.
Well, we don't have
we're, at
John,
the, we're at the
John,
bottom.
John, let's lead us out of this rabbit hole.
Well, you know what they say.
It's Top
You
of the line
we don't
podcast.
know what they say.
Started
John knows
from
what
the
they say.
bottom, now we're here.
Oh my God. Okay. Jesus.
We only have up. We
We
only
can
have to go up.
We can only go up from here, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Have you ever seen Ocean's 13?
No.
Yes.
No.
I love Ocean's 13.
It's a good movie.
I just wanted this.
That was your, like,
That yeah, that's my
chime
start
in.
to
My
this.
jizz beard made
I
you think
will-
of Ocean's 13.
I was actually wanted to bring this up because I've been watching 11, 12, and 13, and if you don't know the movie, the whole point of the movie is they do heists and they're like
I
really
watched
intelligent.
12.
Yeah. Well, they do heists, and I was watching it, and I was like, I could never do this. I'd be horrible at a heist.
I'd be really good at
You're
it.
pretty clumsy.
I don't
I like you, John, but you're pretty clumsy.
You are
I don't.
clumsy
They
as shit.
think like 35 steps ahead. I barely think a half a step
I
ahead.
could do it.
Maybe you could because
You could plan it. You couldn't
I
execute
no,
it.
I
You'd
don't
be
think
like-
Neil could do it.
he'd
No,
be
I
like the Matt. He'd either be the Matt Damon of that movie or the Chinese one. The
What, the
what
acrobat?
do they call it? Yeah, the acrobat.
I could be
No
the getaway
way
driver.
he'd be that. He'd break his
Yeah,
leg
I'd
that
be
first
the
movie made.
Getaway driver. I'm the getaway driver.
There's no getaway driver.
no
They're
getaway
so
driver.
good.
Yeah,
they
there
don't
was
have
Bernie Mac was the getaway driver in the first one,
They
wasn't he?
did
to,
not.
no, there was no getaway drivers at all. Bernie Mac was the guy who.
It's called
Wait.
Oceans. They swim.
No,
Oh shit, he's right.
Oh,
So a boat driver then.
there's no getaway driver. That's how good they are.
That's how
They
good
don't
they
need one.
No, they
They
definitely
no,
need a getaway. Because
No,
in the end
no,
of the
they
first
do
one,
not need to get
oh,
away.
I'm about to shit on your face. Ready? So in the end of the first one, they get the money out disguised as what? SWAT members?
Yes,
And who drove?
I actually can't remember
Oh shit. Oh
because they're
shit.
dressed in SWAT,
No, but they took it off when they got in there.
and you remember it's Bernie.
He doesn't. He had no
He
idea.
doesn't remember.
He has
Okay,
no idea.
I'm
in that case-
90% sure it's Bernie.
Fine. In that case, there's a getaway driver. But Bernie did other things. Like Bernie wasn't just that. Like he had to like he had different undercovers, and he knew how to play like all the versions of casino games.
Yeah, but that I don't need to do that. I just need to do the driving.
I was just watching it. I was like, this is one of those movies. It's as to me, it's as unreal as like Lord of the Rings, because I could never do what they're doing.
Or Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, like it to me, it's that ridiculous because I'm like,
There's no way
there's
that's real.
Fast and the Furious takes place in a whole nother world, man. The
No
physics that
physics.
happen there, yeah.
it's true.
You can't fucking just spin a car around going the same mile per hour, shift it in reverse, keep going faster, and not expect literally your engine to explode into a tiny little like billion pieces. And
They do
kill
that
you.
in like 5 of the 8 movies.
Yeah, I know.
Like that's their big thing. It's like, all right, win a race in reverse. Like
Win a race in reverse, car on fire.
The fact that they in the latest one, the fact that he went from drive to reverse without changing speeds.
While spinning. While spinning.
While spinning. It's just,
while on fire.
it's absolutely insane. I love how we jumped from the.
Was it on
Jism-
ice? Was it on the ice?
No,
No,
it was
no,
in,
no.
it was in like
The
Puerto
opening
Rico or
scene.
something.
Okay, I
Whoa.
remember.
Cuba.
It was in Cuba.
Man.
I'm sorry, Cuba. I don't even know if it was Cuba.
It
It
was in
was
Cuba.
Cuba.
It was in,
Cuba?
it was
I-
in
it
Cuba,
would make
Mexico.
some sense if
No.
it was on the ice.
Are we cool with Cuba?
Yeah, we're good
Yeah,
with
I think
Cuba.
we're good with them now. We get
After
their
Fidel
cigarettes.
died, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
The good old days.
All right.
Missed the Cuba Wars.
Yeah.
There was
Bay of
no-
Pigs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that old chestnut. We weren't even alive for Bay of
No, we
Pigs,
weren't.
were we?
No, we
No,
weren't.
we weren't.
We,
I
were,
don't even know. Honestly,
we weren't even thought of conceptually.
We were just a twinkle.
Not even.
Maybe.
Not even.
Maybe.
That was who was president? JFK.
Yeah,
Yes.
he was.
Yep.
Because then he got his haircut afterwards.
Why?
God damn
Think
it.
about it. Think
God
about it.
damn
Think
it.
about
Oh,
God damn it, Neil.
yeah. I guess there's enough time has passed.
That's
It's
a nice enough way to say it.
A little
guess.
shaving off the top.
a little off the top.
Yeah, alright.
Okay.
Barber shirt,
Well,
man.
now that we've covered Oceans 11, 12, 13, and
And the JFK
just the
assassination.
assassination, let's just jump into movies.
Yeah, no questions this week.
No, I just want to talk about Oceans. I had questions, but then I've been watching Oceans. I really wanted to.
I like how you were like, I just got this mental image. You at your house, like, you're just getting questions, like, oh, that's a good one. And then Oceans pops on. You're like, oh, fuck it.
That's pretty
Fuck
much what it was, dude. Dude, Oceans comes on. I'm like, oh, I'm just fascinated. I love Brad Pitt's my favorite in that movie.
What were some of the questions you were asking us at work?
Oh my god, those are just come on the spot
Well,
ones.
just save your cum for next week.
That's it. I have like 25 saved up because I've been not doing them the last 2 weeks.
You know who I like in Oceans who's like I feel like is underrated?
The
Mm.
dolphin.
The black tech guy.
Oh, John Cheadle.
Yeah, Don Cheadle.
Don
He's
Cheadle.
Super underrated. in
Yeah,
that
he's
movie.
oh my
He's
god,
in
he's
that.
War Machine.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot he was in that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Basher.
Yeah,
his name.
super underrated. in that
Yeah,
movie,
no,
I
he's
think.
funny as hell.
Yeah.
I like him too. I like learning all the slang. Like what do they call it?
Was it the first War Machine or the second one?
He was
Second.
the second one. The
Second
first one doesn't count because he never got in the costume, so
That's true.
he doesn't count. And that guy was Terrence Howard, and he's a piece of shit.
He wanted more money.
He would have been a horrible War Machine.
Oh, yeah.
Don Cheadle, way better.
Oh,
than
yeah.
a War Machine.
Do you think Terrence Howard's just looking back at me and like, yeah, I totally fucked up?
I mean, he missed out on a lot of money, but I think he would have ruined the franchise. Because honestly, I cannot imagine. Like, War Machine's great with Don Cheadle because they have that banter.
Oh,
I
yeah.
could not imagine Terrence
I thought
Howard
that. I
doing
thought that
could. It's just
Terrence
me.
Howard
They
and
had
Tony
quite a bit of
Stark and
banter in the
John.
first one.
Well,
thought
it might
there
have
was,
been
like-
no one. Terrence Howard's like very like renowned to be a
Yeah,
shitty
dick.
person to work
A
with.
dick. You're a dick.
Like
Terrence Howard.
he's beaten a lot of women, which make it hard to work with.
Well, that
Like
usually is.
that Empire, he's that star of that Empire
Yeah,
show
but that's the only thing he's on.
because he owns it. Like they can't kick him off of it. So they either kill the show when it's getting unbelievable ratings, or they keep him on it. Of course, it's all about the ratings.
It's all about the ratings.
At least that's what I read.
This is Hollywood.
That's Hollywood.
So, we ready to jump into actual movies?
Are we gonna start with the big one, BP?
What's BP?
Black
British
Panther.
Petroleum. Yeah, Black Panther. No, it's up to you. You want to start there, or you want to go to there?
Well, we'll end there because that's historical.
Yeah, we'll jump into the other stuff. So let's start strong. They're making a Cheetos movie.
I hate you.
A what?
Cheetos, Flamin' Hot Cheetos movie.
Is Chester Cheez-It? Or
Pretty sure.
not Cheez-It.
Yep.
Chester Cheetos. He's the main character.
Pretty sure.
Is it? Please, it's got to be live action. And put like Neil Patrick Harris. as
Honestly,
Chester
I
Cheetos.
just hope it's the most batshit insane, like Requiem for a Dream style movie ever.
I
If you
want
haven't
shot.
seen, if
I'd
you
rather
haven't
actually
seen
have
Requiem for a Dream,
Christopher Walken play as Chester Cheeto.
oh my Cheetos.
That's a good one.
That'd be a good one, yeah.
There will actually be a movie about flaming hot Cheetos.
Told you, Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Somehow,
Is
Will
Christopher
Ferrell
Walken in it?
will be involved.
I want Owen Wilson involved.
Wow.
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 Well, those are flaming hot. Wow.
Wow, these are flaming wow.
Jackie Chan's fighting Chester Cheeto.
Throw Jackie Chan in there. It'd be
I want
Shanghai
Chevy
Noon.
Chase in there, but not like old Chevy Chase, like new Chevy Chase where he's just super like belligerently drunk and racist.
He's a piece of shit.
Oh
now.
yeah. Like
he went downhill. Hard.
understatement.
Did he get booted off? What was that show?
Community.
That's right.
Yeah, he
'Cause
was doing
he-
great and then he was just like
He started
Nah.
saying horrible things to like the women and
Yup. and
some
he
of
started
the.
like touching them
Mhm.
inappropriately. He started Weinsteining them.
Apparently, there is, according to this, whatever this is, there's Cheetos lore.
The hell does that mean?
What?
Okay, well, can you refresh us on some Cheetos
Yeah,
lore?
please.
According to
It
Cheetos
must be a
lore-
little rusty.
Is it CheetosLore.com, .org,
Nope.
.gov? Like,
No.
It's next to the
According to
onion.
Cheetos lore, Richard, then working as a janitor at an undisclosed corporation, was highly inspired by a speech he overheard by a big executive. The lesson reflected a business strategy he had yet to consider. With that lesson under his belt, he was able to implement his fresh idea over the course of rigorous 2-week spell. During that spell, he spent most of the time scourging the library until he was ready to pitch, and then
Scourging.
he did.
Is
Scourging.
this supposed to be
Scourging.
about like the birth of the Cheetos?
yeah, where does Chester Cheeto come into play?
Do you understand how bad your life must suck to be inspired by Chester Cheeto? Do you understand?
Alright,
Like that?
this is
I think
Playing
death
out
is a
Cheetos
better
movie.
option.
how a Frito-Lay janitor created one of the most popular snacks. Apparently, that's what the movie is how the guy made the snack.
I don't
I
wanna
don't
know.
fucking care.
What do they say? You don't want to see how the sausage is made.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's literally
I
the same.
I love Cheetos. I love Cheetos. I don't want to see that this guy had like Dorito crumbs on his fingernails and wiped it into the good. I don't want to see that.
Can we move on from Cheetos movie?
Well,
now?
I just thought you guys should know that there's gonna be a Cheetos
You
movie.
white cheese on a crusted potato blob.
Can we?
We can literally only go up from Chester Cheetos. I thought JFK was the lowest.
You'd be
one.
surprised. You'd be surprised it's on that list.
JFK was the moon compared to Chester Cheetos.
All right, let's keep going down the rabbit hole then.
Amazing.
So, no, that's we'll start there. Insidious. Remember the Insidious had a new movie come out?
The last key.
Yeah, it wasn't the last one.
Of course it was.
Because it actually did the best out of all the Insidiouses.
Of course it did. That's what keeps happening to Saw. They come out with Saw 28, and it's like, oh, it did better than Saw
But
27.
like, what gets me is like that means more people went to see it, so less people saw the previous ones.
You gotta be running out of ideas soon.
Well, not only that, but
You
like,
gotta.
can you imagine? All right, I seen the first Insidious, and then I saw nothing past that. I know nothing of Insidious lore. Imagine me just jumping into Insidious 4 and being like, "Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? Where are they going?
I think
What happened here?"
it must be a generational thing. Like, they just don't care about what happened before it. They're just all about the now. Like, they don't care. Like, you know, there's people, like, a very large number of people went and saw the new Star Wars ones without ever seeing, not
It's like cheat codes.
any of them. Like, could you imagine, like, going into Lord of the Rings and you see the third
No,
one,
yeah,
Return of the King. You didn't see anything. You didn't read a book. You thought it was.
What the fuck is this white guy with the staff running down with a horse and shooting light beams and shit?
That's the equivalent. Like, okay, I don't have time for
Did they
that
even
shit.
say his name in that movie?
Even if they did, what's a Gandalf? They don't know. So that's what
Who
people
the
are
fuck's
doing.
Mithrandir?
Yeah. Dude, I can't. I've seen all of the
What's
movies,
with
and I
the rain?
still was.
I don't understand.
why are they traveling there?
Why are these two guys?
Why are they just
traveling?
walking?
What the fuck's the deal with the Hunchback?
Literally, there's people who are like
Why are
that.
they small?
Oh, are they small? Yeah, that has to be another thing. What's with their fucking feet? Like, they don't know what a hobbit is.
Put
They
some
explained
damn
that in the
shoes
first
on.
one. Yeah,
We're
but
walking on mountain here.
that's what people are doing. They're like, Insidious last key. I don't need to see the first key. Let's go.
It blows my mind that it did the best. It blows my mind that they're making another one.
I haven't seen any of them.
Honestly, it does blow my mind.
Yeah, they made.
That's such a good point. Like, I never really thought about that.
Yeah, well, the sequel does better than the prequel, or well, the original, I should say. Like, I just don't. I'm sure there's people. Don't get me wrong, that were like, "Oh, we'll watch the ones that come on DVD, Redbox it." But you can't tell me that every single person that didn't see it beforehand was Redboxing or whatever.
No, and that's. And how many people are going to be like, all right, before we see this movie, let's chalk out these other three
Let's
horror
get
movies.
the Insidious trilogy going.
Yeah, I just don't
Neil.
see that happening. I just don't.
They have made 9 Fast and the Furious movies.
Yeah, no,
If they've done that, then they can keep going with Insidious.
that's true.
Yeah, but Fast and the Furious, it appeals to like so many different varieties that by default you're going to get enough people to support the film. Because if you like cars, you're going to go see it because it's got nice cars in it.
And they
If
do
you
make
like
it.
The Rock, you're going to go see it because of The Rock. If you like Diesel, even if
If
you
you
like
like girls, there's gonna be
yeah,
girls
there's
on
going to
it.
be smoking
You
hot
like
chicks.
butts? Because there's going to be a butt. Guarantee there's one butt.
And if,
Always that one butt.
Always one butt.
if you're a chick or even a gay dude and you like rocking hard bods, you'd go see it because it's got a bunch of alpha males in it.
Yeah.
Like it literally appeals to so many people it can't fail because someone will support it.
Also, the script, let's be honest, it's dumbed down to the point where you don't need to see any of them.
It's really dumb
None of
jokes.
the previous movies has to do a whole lot with the other
No,
ones.
fucking Jason Statham killed fucking Jet Li in the previous one.
Completely glossed.
Han, yeah, my man Han.
Completely glossed over it.
Oh, they're
Completely
cool.
glossed over
They're
it.
cool at
It's
the
like-
end. Spoiler.
He literally lets him hold his child.
Yep, literally like, I know you killed one of my best friends
But you
Murdered
saved my
him.
kid,
in cold blood.
and I want you to save my kid, and then you can hold him when you get down here.
Teamed up with my brother, or with your brother, who also tried to kill all of my friends.
All of them.
All of them.
Including my sister.
Including my sister.
Blew up his house.
Blew up
His whole fucking
the whole
house.
fucking house. Almost killed a child there.
Yeah. Yeah. The little one. Did all of that. It's all good.
No, we're good, man.
Now we good.
Not only that, but Statham's gonna pair up with The Rock.
Yep.
After he tried to kill The Rock. but
In
the
prison,
grenade-
yeah.
Well, in prison, and in the movie before that, he literally threw a grenade at him, and he went flying
Oh,
out
yeah.
the
Out the window.
five-story window,
Yeah.
and then crashed into his car and shattered his arm and stuff.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, because that led to the Flex off cast.
Yeah. And then the
Daddy's gotta go to work.
Yeah, that is gonna work.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, wow.
There's
Yeah.
so many plot holes.
God, I love those movies. I just the hugest guilty pleasure of mine. I don't know
No,
why.
I agree 100%.
100%.
I think that's what it gets you. It's like, yeah, oh, you think we do worse? We'll show you.
Speaking of worse and jumping the shark, Sharknado 6 has been confirmed.
Of course
Stop
it
It
has.
involves time travel. It involves dinosaurs, and guess what else?
Sharks.
Noah's Ark.
Oh my god. Is Tara Reid in it? Dude,
Yeah.
I thought
That's all she's got left.
Oh, that's she clinging to the Sharknado
in like
tree.
the second one she loses her arm or some
Something
shit.
like that, yeah.
So I don't know
I
what
stopped after 2. I was done.
I watched the first one. That was it.
dude, I saw the second one and she like it's literally the first like 8 minutes she loses her arm. It's I don't know. Those movies are by far the most ridiculous in my opinion.
Oh, no,
Sci-fi
Sharknado will feature time travel, dinosaurs, and Nazis.
Oh, Nazis now too. Noah's Ark is on the list though. Keep reading.
No.
Didn't see.
Noah's Ark.
Yep, Noah's Ark. Yep.
Told
It's
you.
phenomenal.
Maybe. Oh, you know, it'd be really cool if they.
God said only 2 of each animal.
if they want.
This is the poster.
Yeah, it gives
Oh
you
my.
nothing to work with.
He's
other
got
than-
it's like a sword that become a chainsaw.
and lightning in the background,
Yeah.
and then just a Sharknado 6.
It looks like something like, all right, kids, it's your 6th grade art project. Make a movie poster.
Honestly, no. It's like they took
Okay.
a child out of the womb and were like, fucking put your hands on a piece of paper.
Like a
So
turkey.
this is
Yeah,
this
like
is a Twitter post
I don't
from.
know.
So the plot synopsis for Sharknado 6 has been revealed, and it sounds suitably insane. Read the synopsis and link below. What are your ideas for subtitles? Sharknado 6, Time-nado.
I'm done. I'm done. This is my favorite podcast ever. Sharknado 6. Disappointment.
Disappointment.
Disappointnado.
Why stop at 6? That would be
you know they're
mine.
not. It's gonna
No.
get to 10.
It's gonna be like one fucking.
At this
movie
point, they
franchise.
shouldn't even put numbers on it. It's
No.
like one giant movie.
It
Okay,
really is.
so it is all is lost, or is it? Finn unlocks time-traveling power of the Sharknadoes in order to save the world and resurrect his family.
Oh,
In his
Oh.
quest, Finn fights Nazis, dinosaurs, knights,
We have
and even takes a ride on Noah's Ark. This time, it's not how to stop the Sharknadoes, it's when.
Okay, we have 25 viewers weekly, and we're giving this too much promotion. Way too
I like
much.
the last tagline. It's not. But can you say it one more time?
It's not where.
It's not
when.
where, it's when. Thank you.
I love that.
No, it's not when, it's where.
Oh,
That was it.
my pants are getting tight from that one.
That's so bad. That's so bad.
So
Let's move on from
let's keep
Sharknado.
going down the shit storm hole.
This is a good one.
Rush Hour 4 has been confirmed by Chris Tucker.
Oh, is it Jackie Chan
Yep.
too? And Chris Tucker.
Yep.
I'm actually okay with this.
I mean, it's probably the best. I mean, after Sharknado 6 and all the other
I love
stuff.
Is
Chris
Chris
Tucker.
Tucker in anything else anymore?
No, he
No.
doesn't really do anything. He got arrested for like he sped like 120 miles per hour and got like beat by police or something.
Yeah.
And
He's
then he
black.
disappeared. Yeah. Well, it was probably running away for.
No, I
an
mean, he
hour.
got beat because,
Oh, okay.
let's be honest, if it was a white person, they just throw him on the ground.
Nah, maybe.
Come on.
If it was Jackie though, Jackie would beat them popo.
Yeah. Oh, man, Jackie.
I would love to watch that.
I think it was Jackie Chan's parents. His dad was like a mafia Yakuza boss.
Yakuza, yeah.
He was a
Was he
Yakuza
really?
boss, and his mother was like a drug lord or something like that.
Jesus Christ, this sounds like a
Jackie
Chuck Norris
Chan.
joke.
Man, he
What was this?
Jackie Chan's parents.
Oh.
One was a Yakuza boss, and the other one was a drug lord. And Jackie Chan wanted to be a bodyguard for like the Yakuza or something like that. So that's how he trained in martial arts. But then he hurt somebody really bad, and then he realized
No, I
he
don't want
didn't
to
want to do this.
I have too much power.
I am
So-
powerful.
Chris Tucker, after Rush Hour 3, he was in Silver Linings Playbook.
Oh, he was?
Yep, he was Danny. in
Oh
Silver
yeah,
Linings
he
Playbook.
was he was his psycho friend in
Yeah.
the mental ward.
And then he was in Billy
It's a pretty
Lynn's,
good
They just filmed him.
Billy Lynn's Long Halftime Walk in 2016. And then Rush
Yeah.
Hour 4, and rumored to be in Last Friday.
Yes, that's supposed to have their kids in it and shit. If they
Yeah.
do that, Friday's my favorite. The three like 2 and 3 are not that great, but I love Friday. That franchise is amazing.
Ice Cube.
Ice Cube's the man. I fucking love Ice Cube. Dude doesn't age. He's always a thug.
Yep.
And he's hysterical. I could watch him yell at Kevin Hart for the rest of my life. Love it.
All right, moving on. So I think that's all the bad news.
What we got
Let me
next?
just double check. Yeah, no, I mean, there's one kind of bad thing. They
Let's go to that
released
one.
Star Wars Resort concept art for Disneyland.
What is that?
Oh, just the concept art, like what the rooms and stuff are gonna look like. It's not really that bad of news. It's more like, whatever.
I heard the Star Wars rides. Is that Disney?
Damn it!
Yeah.
I got the Jar Jar Binks room.
Oh yeah, can you imagine?
Misa, love you.
It's just oh god, the Jar Jar Binks. Time to Wixies.
I,
Oh, I'd fucking.
I don't know if they'll do that because it's so racist. Isn't that like there was a ton of backlash for that, right? Because you're supposed to be like a Jamaican idiot.
Yeah,
So they got
something
a ton
like
of
that.
backlash for it. That'd be great though if they did.
Oh, I'd fucking lose. my
I'd
shit.
stay in it.
Did they?
It'd be fun.
I never thought of Jar Jar as Jamaican.
Yeah, no, excuse me. He was supposed to play before Mace. He was the first African American person besides Lando, and he was like played as this dumb klutzy accent, like it was a Jamaican
Supposed to be a
accent.
Jamaican accent. Yeah.
Inherently, you would think African American, or Jamaican. Would you say Jamaican? I don't know. Black, and that's where they got offended.
I had never once
People
thought of
got
that.
offended, not they.
It's an alien with a big beak and long ass
Yeah,
ears.
but then like Lucas put himself in the corner because they asked where he got the inspiration from
Yeah,
it.
didn't he say something weird too?
He
said
said he went on some cruise and they went to the Bahamas. It's like Jar
Yeah.
Jar.
and
They're like,
he-
that's weird because the
That's-
accent.
yeah, no, he definitely was like.
He said something where it was that's where all the uproar started to happen. And
Oh.
Yeah,
it
then people were
wasn't-
like, huh,
yeah, they
They
put
put
it
two and
together.
together, yeah.
Exactly.
like oh shit, that's bad.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But yeah, no, the resort concept art's out. So if you like resorts and you get hard to concept art,
Oh boy.
check it out.
Please don't.
I mean, hey, there's
Well, check it out, but please don't do what he said before that.
if you no, that's like if a thing like the.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyway.
moving on. Hey, all the good news now.
Good.
So apparently Spielberg, I almost said
Spielberg?
Spielberg has been seen producing a movie called The Turning. There's nothing really known about it at the moment, except that he's producing it, and Finn Wolfhard is starring in it, which is the kid from Stranger Things that was also in it.
Mm. So he was a smart mouth one, right?
Yeah, he was the smart
In
mouth.
it.
Yeah.
That kid's gonna be big,
Oh yeah, he's the one, definitely
or
the
he's
one
gonna
getting.
be Feldman, one of the two.
Well,
We'll see. It's always tricky with child actors though.
Feldman didn't turn out too bad in comparison.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Dakota Fanning was a kid actor and she came out good.
Yeah, she's got a.
But then Lindsay was horrible, and the Lohan twins, not the Lohan twins, Olsen twins.
Olsen twins are crazy.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
oh, the twins, yeah.
There's another one
The
too.
only good one
There's
is
three.
the,
Yes, you told us that.
the only good one was Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's the other
But I don't
Olsen.
think, she's not a twin though.
No,
No,
I
she's
think
not
she's
the
just
twin.
a
And
She's
she
sister.
the
wasn't a
younger
child
sister.
actor.
Yeah. See, child actors, they have it rough, man, because their
Yeah.
parents abuse the fuck out of them for money.
And then they get into drugs.
I'd imagine she
It's
was
all-
treated somewhat similar.
Yeah. I mean, they had to push her in the actress thing and stuff like that.
Yeah. Who knows what though?
She's fucking hot. I don't care.
Yeah, no, she's definitely hot.
And she, dude, you get into a Marvel film, you're set.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're set.
Even if you're a villain, you die in one movie, you're still set.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Unless you're fucking Mickey Rourke.
Still use you in
Eh,
flashbacks.
Mickey
yeah,
Rourke.
they kind of grazed over that chapter. That's all right
What's
though.
the name? Whiplash.
Whiplash.
So
Oh,
stupid.
yeah.
It's a shame too. He did a good job acting that.
Yeah, he was good. The character was just horrible.
Yeah.
Understatement.
And then
He's a
Big
great
Bud.
actor.
Big
Yeah.
Bud.
Big-
Big Bud.
Shut the fuck up. All right, so yeah, we don't know. We'll give you more information on that as we know. Let's see. Hey, I gotta bring this up. Death Wish is coming out March
Yes.
2nd.
Looks good.
Bruce Willis.
And the new poster for it is Bruce is back.
I like
Hell
it.
yeah.
I mean, it looks badass.
It looks fucking good.
I can't wait to see it.
It's probably gonna be like taken on crack. Like
Yeah.
that's what I imagine.
It's gonna be like
Yeah.
when it's gonna be like Taken and Crank had a baby.
Ooh,
and
that's a good
when it came
example.
out.
Yeah, yeah. Except minus the heart thing.
Yeah.
Crank's ridiculous.
Yeah,
There's a movie.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Crank, watch Crank because it's
Insane.
ridiculous.
haven't seen the second one.
The second one's actually really good. I
It
like
is.
the second one. It's fucked though because I guess it doesn't matter. It picks up like he never died. Like you know how they threw him out of the airplane. He survives.
Yeah. Yeah, he survives.
They just don't feel that part.
Yeah,
He
I'm
survives.
sorry, but if you drop how many
It's like
thousand feet?
it's like 4,000 feet and he hits
He
straight.
like drops off the helicopter from the building. And
Well, to
If
be
you jump-
honest, there's hundreds of things in those movies that
Yeah,
would do
no,
that would
I
kill
know.
him.
Yeah, that's
he
true.
grabs a fucking transformer.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
They
That would've
definitely
turned him into
ended
gelatin.
Crank like there's no way someone's gonna want Crank 2 and they're like fuck they want Crank 2. There's no way Statham will resign. Holy shit he resigns.
What the fuck? But yeah, no. Where was I? Oh yeah, Death Wish.
Death Wish.
That's
Yeah,
what-
so yeah, we have to go see that because
We do.
I really want to see it.
I'm
And
down.
Good.
I think it's gonna be good. It is Eli Roth's last film too. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Eli Roth.
Eli Roth.
You're Roth.
He's
sorry.
the guy in the
He was
Tarantino
the
films.
Bear
Bear
Jew.
Jew.
Oh no.
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep.
He
That's
produces
his last
films.
film?
He produces films. You know.
Why is it his last
I'm
film?
pretty sure it's his last one, or maybe I'm thinking of someone else.
I thought it's like last film because he died.
Oh what? No. I think he's done producing for a bit.
He
Yeah.
did a bunch of.
He's done a lot of producing.
Yeah, he's done a
I
I
lot.
think he's a writer too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Most of the time, most actors, like talented ones, are writers.
Writers and
He was a
producers.
co-producer on Baywatch.
Yeah.
Wow, really
Oh.
didn't know
Yeah.
that one.
Um,
Wait, the movie or the show?
movie.
Ugh,
2017.
ugh.
Yeah.
He'll probably get a second one.
That's
Internationally, of course, it did great because they
That's
put
The
the
Rock.
Rock in
He
it.
did Cabin Fever. No, he did-
Kevin, it's a horror movie.
Yep. He does a lot of horror movies.
Well, I know he does a lot of.
It's a dark motherfucker.
Maybe that was like the hidden thing of Baywatch.
It's a really dark movie.
It's just you don't know it.
It was a lot easier to come up with horror ideas than it is anything else.
Yeah, I think if I had to write a movie, I could do horror before I could do comedy.
All you gotta do is think, what are something people are scared of?
Yeah.
There's somebody trying to kill me.
Yeah,
Obviously.
kidnapping, rape.
Yeah,
Well,
it's-
rape's kind of touchy, but actually, not Evil Dead. It's not.
No, Evil Dead's fucked.
You know.
That movie, that's one of the only movies I saw that I'm almost left
I don't
mid-go.
think-
Yeah,
never
what the
seen
fucking
Evil
Vine
Dead.
thing?
Oh,
Dude,
God,
that-
God. My mom told me when I went, because she saw the original in theaters. And my mom told me, she's like, you're going to see Evil Dead? I'm like, yeah. She's like, I'll be amazed if you make it through it.
Is that the 2013?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
the
must
remake.
have been when we
Yeah,
saw
the
it, yeah.
remake. I saw both of them.
Oh,
Both
God.
times. It's
I don't know
fucked.
how you went back for seconds. I could not.
It's
Ugh.
it was rough. I had like PTSD flashbacks from watching the original.
I can't, like, I can do gore, but I don't know. There's certain gore I can't do. Like, when it's real gore. Like, I can't
So-
do, like, Grey's Anatomy or gore where, like,
Oh,
it's-
like where they the scalpel.
yeah, I can't. For some reason, that's my thing.
It's too
I can-
realistic.
I can watch someone get their face blown off and shit, but as soon as
Well,
I
it's the
see an
same-
actual,
It's the same with me. Remember how we talked about Doctor Strange with the hand thing?
Yeah.
oh yeah,
That was getting to me because it's too real.
yeah.
It depends, what your body or your mind.
What if it's
conceives as
eye
pop-
shit? I
Oh
can't
yeah,
do
eye shit's bad, man. I can't do eye shit.
I remember the video game Dead Space.
Mhm.
There's a part where you have to go into a circular thing and it's a laser, and you have to like line it up perfectly for it to like correct your eye so you can get into whatever. It's got to correct your eye, and if you fuck up, it like goes in your eye and rips your skull apart. And I had no idea, and I was really bad at it, and I went for it, and I messed up, and I went to laser it, and it. And I remember dropped my controller, like, Jesus Christ! Like, and this was 2 or 3 years ago.
So,
Ugh.
I don't know much about Evil Dead, but is this like I've heard of Ash vs Evil Dead? Does that have any like correlation to it?
Not with the new one.
No,
Okay.
it's like a whole different
Okay.
thing.
It's
Evil
more of
Dead,
Army
yeah.
Darkness side.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Anyways, moving on. Death Wish. We're gonna see it. We'll give you something
Yeah,
on it.
definitely.
March 2nd it comes out.
Awesome.
All right. Jordan Peele begins filming next year for his new movie. It is
Awesome.
called Social Thriller Movie. It doesn't. It's a working title, obviously. He doesn't have a name for it yet.
Awesome.
So
I wonder if he'll put Keegan in it.
I don't know. We'll see.
It'd be cool.
It would.
Keanu.
But the thing is, Keegan's more of a
Keanu.
yeah. Keegan's more of a like a comedy dude.
Yeah, he does. Like I've seen him in like serious roles, and it's hard. It's a hard once you get in that
Transition.
niche.
Yeah, it's a
It's
hard
really
transition.
like
Who
it's,
was the one that did it
uh
recently?
I
Past 5 years.
I know what you're thinking of. The person you're thinking of. Oh my god, I'm blanking.
Because usually
completely.
once you start going into comedy roles, it's hard to
It's
switch
really
over.
hard to switch over. Like I can't even think like excuse me, Adam Sandler has tried it, but I just can't. Adam Sandler's tried it.
It's the one guy from The Office, isn't it?
Steve Carell.
Steve
Steve Carell does a lot. He's very funny, but then he does like super dark
No,
shit.
no, no.
Serious.
The one that did the pranks all the time.
Oh,
He-
John
he-
Krasinski?
Yeah, he's going into the action films.
Yeah,
Yeah.
John
Yeah.
Krasinski's
He
really
nailed it
good.
in 13 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was-
John Krasinski, he's coming out with a movie soon, actually, that he actually wrote and directed and
He's
shit,
gonna be
and
in.
starred in.
He's gonna be in Amazon TV series Jack Ryan.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, he's changed his whole career up.
Yeah, but you really didn't see him in anything past The Office too much.
No, you did not for a while. It took a long time, and then 13 Hours, the Secret Soldier
Yep.
of Benghazi was his big break, I think. But I see him on Netflix. He's in a few movies.
Maybe
I
just need
like
to wait
watching.
that time. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of them try to jump it too quickly.
Steve Carell, like after The Office, he took some time off, and then he did like a movie about. It was based on a true story. It was about where a wrestling coach got obsessed with the kid he was
Right.
coaching, and he murdered him. And it was based on a real thing. And he said when he does those kind of movies, he's one of those people where he throws himself into it,
That must have been awkward.
like Jim Carrey, but not that crazy.
So a step down from Jim Carrey.
Yeah, but he said like him and Jim Carrey, like they.
Find out what will kill me
Similar.
and take it back a little bit.
It's crazy,
Yeah,
man.
notch.
People who act like that blow my fucking mind.
Method acting style.
Yeah, I don't know. I think who is it? Is it Jackie Jack who does that too? Is it Jack or is it's Nicholson or it's
No,
The other one.
It's Daniel Day-Lewis.
he definitely does it.
Yeah.
I thought Leonardo did it too.
Yeah,
he does.
DiCaprio does it. I think I don't know who else. I'm trying to think of the
I
one
can
guy
tell you who else does it.
that yeah, who's that?
The Joker.
Yeah,
The most recent Joker.
Leto.
Leto. Jared
Leto.
Leto.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sending like
The other one did it too, I think.
used
too, didn't he?
condoms of his.
I think I know Riddler. Jim Carrey was constantly the Riddler.
I don't think he
but-
ever left that
yeah, I
role
don't
though. I
think
think
he
he
did either.
method acted that to the point where he is the Riddler for the rest of his life.
Yeah,
The one in Batman Beyond.
yeah. That's Jack Nicholson.
What?
Yeah, Jack Nicholson. Or is it not Nicholson? Is it?
William, isn't it William? No, I'm thinking of someone else.
If you're thinking William Dafoe never
No.
turned off Green
I
Goblin.
was
Also,
thinking-
so there's that.
I was thinking it from his Knights movie. His Knights movie. He was his name was William.
No
Heath
idea.
Ledger?
Oh, Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger was a method actor.
A
Yeah.
little too much of a method actor.
Yeah, he went crazy. Like he actually went insane. Did you ever read the journal?
Yeah, after
wow,
you told me about it, it's really
it's
fucked up.
crazy,
He was
dude.
like having dreams that
You-
like the Joker was in him and like it haunts him. And even Nicholson said the same thing.
Yeah.
That when you start playing the role, it gets to you.
Like literally they put you. They have to have like with Leto, they had to have a psychiatrist on the set the entire time because when something about they say it's literally haunted.
Yeah, they say
Hamill,
that it's
Mark
a curse.
Hamill, excuse me, said the same thing, and he only did voice acting. And he said when he was in that character, he said it took him to a dark place, man. And he was just doing voice shit. He wasn't even on screen dressed up. There's something about that role, like
Yeah, it really fucks with people. If
Yeah.
you like read into it a little bit, it's really creepy. Like
yeah.
Heath Ledger was saying he only got
Joker
like two.
is such a huge psychopath.
Well, yeah,
And it's what's crazy about Joker is what he thinks and believes is not that far out of the norm.
Yeah.
Like the anarchist idea. Like remember Ben from school?
yeah.
Ben believed all of what Joker thought. He was an anarchist and shit, and he used to tell me, and I was like, okay, like this dude believes it.
It's just I just remember reading the stuff on Heath Ledger, him like saying that he only got like 2 hours of sleep a night. That's why he had the pills.
And he had the he would put it's just crazy,
It's
dude.
crazy.
He actually, if you read the journal, it's insane because you literally see him start completely
Losing
normal.
his shit. He
And
loses
then
his
by
shit.
the end of it, he's literally like battling within himself, and then by the end, he admits like I lost the battle, and then that's like he put it in like the night before he passed
Yeah, it
away.
was something weird.
Crazy,
really
man.
close. Ugh. Anyways, now that we're out of the dark places of the Joker, because they'll probably haunt this podcast.
Probably.
Probably. X-Force begins filming in 2018. And guess who's going to be in it?
It's got to be Deadpool's in it.
Deadpool and Cable, yep.
It's gonna be Psylocke. I think it's confirmed too.
I think
I
so.
don't-
All I know is that
Psylocke's the purple sword.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's why they kept her alive at the end of Apocalypse, because it's gonna.
I hadn't seen that one yet.
Oh, well, she
yeah, you're
lives.
fine.
But
Don't worry about it.
I know Psylocke's supposed to be in it because he said like he talked to her and said, "Are you in?" And she said, "Yeah." And then I think Mystique, I think Jennifer Lawrence said she'd come back for that.
Okay.
But they still got to fill it. The X-Force cast can be so many.
Oh
different
yeah, I
things.
mean it could be anyone, but it's confirmed Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, and Cable, Josh Brolin. So
That's awesome.
confirmed on those
Awesome.
two 100%.
I cannot wait for that movie.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
Deadpool 2?
I seriously.
Oh, it's gonna be
can't.
good.
I
It's
love
gonna be
that trailer.
Oh, it's
I'm
perfect.
calling off. I
Huh?
don't care when it is. I'm calling off.
good.
Why
Yeah.
is it, what is it? It's this.
No.
Is it March or May?
I think it's May. Pretty sure it's May.
Why did I think it was March?
We were just talking about
Because
that.
isn't there another movie coming out in March?
Yeah, I feel like there is another
Some
movie coming
Marvel
out March.
movie. Marvel related March.
I could have sworn it was March 26th.
Tom, fact check.
When's Civil War coming out?
No, Infinity
Civil War,
War is May 15th.
Yes.
Yes.
But the one, okay, I
'Cause
still feel like
that's
there's
your
one in March.
birthday.
Yep, it's on my birthday.
That's right. It's his birthday, May 15th. That's right.
Thanks,
I remembered that.
Thanks, Marvel.
That's pretty cool.
All right, real quick fact check. Yep.
Come on,
This
producer.
This is all you, man. Fucking get a fancy iPad, and this is what happens.
It's fancy little
Fancy little
iPad.
iPad. I want to put my dick.
May 18th.
Okay, so
Okay, so-
it's after Infinity War.
Infinity Wars.
Infinity
Wow.
That's a little depressing. I like
Yeah, it
that.
is. I wish it was March.
I kind
I
of
think it was supposed to be March, and they pushed it back after
think-
they
yeah.
bought it. After the Fox transition.
that happens.
Makes you think, like, why?
They probably
Might
did
add
some
a little-
re-editing.
Little
Yeah.
bits and pieces in there.
Maybe he's gonna be in fucking Infinity War somewhere.
Or maybe you'll like see them fighting or something. Like, damn it.
He's gonna
guys.
pop up in the background.
It'll be
This
like
is
Maybe
like
there'll be,
third wall, fourth wall dimension.
Deadpool 2. He's just like, they're fighting. He's like, fuck that. And he just does his own thing.
Maybe there'll be
He takes a
a
scene, he enters himself in there, and it looks so out of place.
That would be funny
would
if
be
he
good.
copied pasted himself in it or something funny like
I
that.
could see that. Yeah.
They could do that. That
That'd
would
be
be
good.
funny as shit.
I mean, as much as we want it, I don't know if it's gonna happen.
I hope it
Could
does.
be a Logan cameo.
He's
Oh, that
watching
knows.
that. He just got that idea from us.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thanks again, Marvel. All right, so that's all for movie news except
You
for
missed
Black
it.
Panther.
You missed it.
Yes.
Missed what?
Thor Ragnarok came out.
Did it?
Oh, on DVD.
Oh yeah, on DVD.
Not on DVD.
Oh, on digital.
Digital
Oh,
only.
digital.
When is it's soon? It's the 6th, right? March
it's out.
6th. No, on DVD.
Oh,
I need
the
that hard
6th.
copy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 6th. Can't wait for
Missed that
shit.
one. My bad.
Dude,
Yeah, on it there is a scene with Jeff Goldblum and Thor's
I hope there's
roommate.
deleted scenes with
oh, with Hulk?
No, not Hulk. The other guy, Daryl.
Oh, Korg?
No, not Daryl. The guy's name's Daryl Thor on Earth. When he's...
Oh, yes. Okay. All right, yeah.
Okay, so
I hope there's deleted scenes with just Korg.
Korg.
Dude,
I hope so.
God.
Stole the film, man.
Korg.
I love that
Hey, man.
character.
Hey, man.
He's gonna get his own comic book series.
He
Is
has
he
to.
really?
I hope he does.
Oh, I
He
always thought
has
you meant
to.
like he is. I'm like, yeah.
I would
I'm
watch.
investing in that.
I would watch so many Korg movies.
Oh, I would too.
Korg and Meek
man.
Adventures.
Just a little bit of rock paper scissors.
They need to
humor.
do a
That's my
prequel
favorite-
on how they got there.
No,
I
I
love
think
that.
my
That's a
favorite
good idea.
line is where he finishes talking with Loki, and 5 seconds later, "Stupid ghost."
Stupid ghost.
Good job, Ghost.
I love it.
All right, so Black Panther. Ready to delve in? All right,
Yes.
we'll do a quick.
Are we giving ratings?
Yeah, we'll go over ratings. We'll start with you.
I am gonna say 8.5 out of 10.
I'm always so low on the spectrum. Holy shit!
You're a rough
You are
reviewer.
very
I am. I was gonna give it like a 6.5.
racist.
Ooh.
All right, moving
Wow.
on.
Yeah, I was gonna give it a solid 8.
I'm giving it an 8 as well.
6.5. Why?
I think my expectations were so high because it was Marvel, but then, I mean, it's a good movie. I will give it. It's a good movie. It's not a good Marvel movie.
That's
I can
tough.
see that. I can see that. It was trying to be standalone though.
It was.
You could tell.
It did a pretty good job
Did a
being standalone.
Very good job.
It had nothing to do like other than the
UN.
Hobbit.
But,
Yeah,
I mean, when we saw Civil War and we saw the trailer for it, and like that looks amazing.
Yeah.
I think my expectations were just too high
You
for
can't
it.
compare it with Civil War.
No, you
Civil
can't.
War is a combination of so much.
I
Civil
didn't
War for
find
me
the
is like.
story as interesting as I did with Iron Man or Captain
Well,
and all that either.
it's more of a.
It also sucks that we know he's gonna live. That bugs me when I see these movies, because
But
I
you know
he's gonna live because we saw the trailer for Infinity War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that, whenever spoiler alert, when that happens when he goes over the cliff, I knew obviously he's not gone,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the part that bugged me is that I wish they would have somehow kept him
Kept him
out
out
of
of the
Infinity
trailer.
War, the trailer, and then you don't know because maybe why are they
Well, they're in
Wakanda?
Wakanda, yeah.
Well, yeah, but they could be in Wakanda, and
Yeah.
then we would be asking why is the Black Panther there? Like they're in Wakanda, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you watch it and you know that he's gonna live, for me, it
a little
suspended
disappointing.
reality
Yeah.
a little bit.
No, I agree. I thought it was very well done though, very well like
I-
edited and everything. The only issue I had with editing was the sun scene where he comes off the plane and he's boom sun, and you're just like Jesus.
Oh yeah, it was pretty
That was
bright.
way too much brightness in literally no seconds flat. I like you could have done a back shot or a side shot. Fuck's sake, guys.
I really thought the casting was.
Oh,
fucking
casting was
on
really good.
point.
Which that's Marvel's thing.
Yeah.
They're never gonna
And-
miscast.
Michael B. Jordan playing a villain,
Yeah, Killmonger.
fucking killed it.
Oh yeah, he's a very good villain.
Yeah, Killmonger was great. The casting was great. My biggest issue was it's an origin story, and when they do that,
They're slow.
they're slow, and they also try to do this. They build up sympathy, and it doesn't work for me because Black Panther isn't supposed to have sympathy. He's like Batman. Like I hated Batman. I didn't hate, but when you watch Batman get his ass beat for 3 movies, you stop respecting him as like a competitor. The entire movie, Black
I
Panther.
don't think he won a single fight.
No, he didn't.
honestly.
He lost almost all of the fights
He did.
except for the last one,
Which he barely pulled out his
which
ass.
he barely beat. And that's what bugged me because I'm like, all right, this dude's a Black Panther, but he lost. And like, just obviously the spoilers, but the fact that he lost against Michael B. Jordan bugged me a lot because they should have had it where Michael B. cheated or something.
That's what
Yeah.
I was hoping for. too, a
Because
little bit.
then you protect Black Panther, like poison him. Like T-Mac thought that he was poisoned, that's why he lost. I
But
didn't
they
see
didn't
any
hit
indication.
anything. Yeah.
there was no
anything.
indication of poison.
Yeah, so he wasn't poisoned. He just straight up got his ass beat.
Yeah.
That bugs me because you're not supposed to lose. Like you're still gonna be a king. If I was in Wakanda and even if Killmonger's opinions were wrong, I'm still gonna let there. It's like, all right, technically he didn't die and the blood battle is still going, but he pretty much was fucking dead. He got saved by the hair of his ass.
Yeah.
You
By
know what I
Monkey
mean? Like
Guy,
I
yeah.
wouldn't respect Black Panther or that character
I didn't-
as
No,
much.
he didn't seem like a very good hero.
No, and
It was too much origin. I will give you that. It was a little too much origin.
and I'm being a little tough on it, and I know I am, but I
Yeah.
just Wakandas in the comics are like literally the best of the best. Like they could go 1-on-1 with like Bucky and shit and win, and that's like before all the super serum and all that shit. Like before they drink the Black Panther juice or whatever, they were that trained. But these guys got their asses beat a lot, like a lot,
Mhm.
and like too much. Like I get you're trying to build up sympathy, but Ulysses Claw like isn't supposed to be that much of like a. You're not supposed to lose nonstop to Ulysses Claw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get. Oh,
Why'd
that-
they kill off Claw?
I'm
I
sad.
hate that too.
I sad they killed him off. Although it was needed for him to get in there for the most part, kind of.
Kind of, you could have made it where it's like he's not dead. You could have
Yeah.
had that scene happen, and I guess you could still say he's not dead technically because he just showed him in the body bag.
Mhm.
But they seem pretty sure that they wrote him off.
Mhm.
But I agree. I think that was a really good villain
Mhm.
that you could have back pocketed and had come up in another way.
Yeah, and you didn't
See, when
even
he
have
was
to have
in
him
a-
come up in the next film. Just have him like sneak in. You
Yeah,
know?
you know, like you
Because
don't
that's kind of
have
what
to.
he was. He was kind of just a sneaky background character.
Yeah, like he was great in Ultron, and he had a more main front role.
I didn't even realize he was an actual comic book character.
Oh,
in
yeah, and
Ultron.
he's
in
like-
Ultron, I didn't realize
He's
that.
like mainly like Ulysses Claw is like Black Panther's rival, like other than Killmonger and shit. But that's like the guy who's always trying to get into Wakanda and stuff. But they killed him, so I don't know what they're gonna do for Black Panther 2. Because not only did they kill Claw,
They killed
they killed
Killmonger.
Killmonger, and at the end, yeah, I think most people in the audience are sitting there going, "Well, Killmonger had a fucking point." Like
Yeah.
that's how I felt at least. By the end, like when he does what he does, I'm like, well, he had a point. Like it was wrong.
It was wrong, but he had a goddamn point.
And he died for it. Like you respect him more.
Yeah.
And then you're sitting there like, well, Black Panther, like you're supposed to be king. You should have handled that better. I don't know.
I mean, he does at the end when he's like, "All right, guys, open border." But
Yeah.
like at the same time, I get where you're coming from.
That's all. It is a slow movie, and I guess they try to build up sympathy and see how tough he is. But for me, it doesn't land
For
because
me, I think they're trying to build up the second generation of Marvel.
yeah, I mean that's a good point. It's
So if you got to start somewhere, you got to start with Black Panther. He's probably going to be the second generation because I mean, after Infinity Wars and everything, we're gonna see Iron Man and stuff probably go to the wayside. Obviously not completely gone, but
Yeah.
you're
He'd
gonna
still
have the
be
new,
running the shit.
There's
Yeah.
gonna be someone who's gonna be the main guy.
Yeah.
Right now it's Tony, but
so maybe
yeah,
Spidey will step in, you know,
Someone.
and then you have Black Panther. You
But-
gotta have some sort of
that was the thing. Like when Spider-Man: Homecoming, I thought they did a really good job. Like he got his ass beat, but he also did a lot of really cool things, and he saved people, and he did it on his own.
He's also learning.
Yeah, and he's 16.
That's the thing with Spider-Man. He's supposed to be learning
Black
at that point.
Panther is supposed to be, it's like all the way up to before he becomes King T'Challa. He's supposed to be like knows 250 martial arts on his own.
Yeah.
So he's not supposed to be able to lose this easy. And then everyone says like, they were fighting other Wakandans. No. In that society, it's the best fighter is the king, pretty much. Like obviously it
yeah,
goes
that's
by
what they
blood.
hinted at by the fucking trial thing.
Yeah, but
That's
he
a problem I'll bring up
he
later.
barely beats the Silverback, the Man-Ape guy,
Hmm.
and says, you're free to go or whatever. Okay, he did that, but then the rest of the movie he just gets whooped and outsmarted, and he looks dumb, and he looks weak, and he looks all of these things. And I'm like, okay, this is the guy. This is the king.
Even the
Wow.
intro fight where he sees the girl. right
Yeah.
after- what the fuck?
I didn't understand it either. Like I don't know. I guess if you go by the comic book, you expect literally Black Panther is pretty much untouchable. He's like Batman mixed with Tony Stark's equipment. Like he's untouchable. Like
That's
he
pretty
knows.
much Batman.
Yeah. It's really like he's supposed to be like immune to poison, like all this crazy shit. And then you watch this, and I just felt like I was just let down. Like I wanted to see him whoop ass the entire movie. I'd rather that. Build up your hero that way than the whole sympathy route, because I didn't get
Yeah.
sympathy. You already got sympathy when his dad died from
Yeah,
him.
and you had a little bit of prior knowledge from him.
Yeah, because you knew he was like a prideful guy. He saved what's his name in the Civil War. I get it was an origin, but this also took place
So
after.
we already knew who he was.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I just that's the only problem I have with it. Is just don't have your hero get your ass whooped for 80, 90 minutes of a movie. That's just my opinion. They didn't do that with Tony. They didn't
True.
do that with most of them. Like it would be weird if we saw Hulk get beat up for 90 minutes and then somehow come out with a victory. I don't like.
Yeah.
I do like how they didn't tell us what is in the flowers, though.
Yes,
That
because it
is-
makes you wonder about the Infinity Stone and all that
Yup.
stuff. It did a lot. I think this, and that's why.
They did the Stone of Power, so I don't think it's. And that's purple.
No,
the Stone
yeah,
of Power.
The only stone it could be is the space stone, the space gem.
Isn't
Which
that
makes
red?
sense, though.
Well, the color you can't really go by because it's just a flower. You don't know if the gem's gonna be different.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like the essence is red, is what you're thinking of, and that's the reality gem or whatever. But there's one more gem that's missing because the Tesseract is in a gem. The
I thought there
Tesseract.
was two that was missing.
No, there's just one. There's
What
one
about
that's missing.
The orange one. Are we missing that one?
The orange one. No, that's
the
the.
Soul Stone.
Yeah, that's in. It's pretty much confirmed as Hamdeal or Heimdall.
Yeah.
It's
That
pretty
was
much
confirmed.
confirmed.
I thought that was just a theory I was working
Only
on.
because his eyes, and the fact that he's the only one that can connect with everyone.
Yeah.
With it wasn't everyone thought it was the sword until you see Ragnarok, and he's all the way nowhere
Right,
near,
Yeah,
Yeah.
nowhere near
and he can connect. So
He's got the sword though.
He's
it-
got the sword on
he's
his back.
got the sword. So either the sword has it or him. Either way, in the beginning of Infinity War, he's dead because he's with Thanos at the beginning of Infinity War. That's how Ragnarok ends.
Mhm.
Is he's got Hamdeal. So either way, they have that stone. The only stone that's missing is the space stone, which it would make sense that the asteroid from space landed and it made all the vibranium even more special, and then thus the Black Panther.
And it also
version
makes
shit.
sense with flashbacks too a little bit.
Yeah, because it makes
Or,
it.
well,
Yeah.
not flash, but this dream-esque sequences.
Yeah.
I definitely think there's another thing is we were talking about this. Why are they going to Wakanda? Like, why would Thanos need to go anywhere
Near Wakanda.
near Wakanda unless it has the gem? He's obviously trying to complete the trifecta or the fivefecta.
Mhm.
So there's something in Wakanda that he needs, and I don't think it's the vibranium. Because vibranium's on a ton of different planets in the galaxy. You could go get it anywhere. It's only special on Earth.
Yeah.
Like you can
It's
get it
from
anywhere.
outside Earth, so.
Yeah, it's not special metal. It's special on Earth.
Yeah.
But it's not. So there's something there. I definitely think it's all linked. We're gonna look back at Black Panther and be like, this movie was important.
Oh, it's definitely important. It's just, I feel like, too much origin.
Yeah,
That was my biggest issue with it.
I agree. It was just a little slow. I
And
think.
then the post-scene credits I didn't like. But I mean, you can't judge a movie based on post-scene.
What did you guys think of those? Is what I was gonna ask.
I
I
think
didn't think it was the second one was quite
What was the
necessary.
second one?
Oh, with Bucky.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
it
necessary.
didn't make any sense.
And
to
we
me.
already knew he was there. We
Yeah.
already knew he was gonna wake up.
And
'Cause we
not
saw
to-
the trailer for Infinity War.
Yeah, and that's another like. I agree. I don't know why they just wanted to put
in the-
Bucky in it. I
In the
I
trailer
think it
for
would have made more
Infinity
sense
War,
if they had Cap in there.
Yeah, that's what I was
I
thinking.
agree 100% because
That's what I was thinking. It was gonna be Cap, and I was like, oh yeah, no, not
in the
Cap.
trailer for Infinity War, didn't Bucky have his metal arm back?
yeah, he
Yes.
gets that back.
So yeah, just gotta figure out how he gets. it
Well,
back.
he probably because he comes out without it on. I'm sure it's in there and he blocks it on like.
Or
Well,
something.
like Buzz
he's with the
Lightyear does.
sister. I'm sure she's
Oh
making
yeah, or
one.
the sister
Yeah.
makes one.
So didn't
but
he get blown off in Civil War?
yeah, because Tony
Yeah.
shoots it off.
Yeah, but they can prepare that.
Yeah, he gets his arm back, but they probably just. I agree. I think the post credit was like the whole.
It was nothing to wait for, honestly.
No, it was not enough. Like, come on, the next movie is Infinity War.
We know.
You need to give us something. Ragnarok had a better teaser
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
you're like, oh my god.
Thanos,
But this
yeah.
one, it's like, okay, so he's just there hanging out with the sister. I don't
Okay.
know.
I
Yeah.
wasn't even listening to what they were talking about.
They were just talking about like making funny race jokes about him being white and
Yeah.
them all being black.
They
Oh,
called him. What did they call him? The White.
White
Man.
Wolf.
The white
White
wolf.
Which
Wolf,
I didn't
yeah.
understand because White Wolf is a separate character completely that
Yes.
Bucky's not supposed to play.
Yeah, so they're obviously going away from the comics, but oh no, it was good. Like I said, 8 out of 10. But I get what you're saying about how it's not like Marvel, but I think we had our standards. So when you go from Ragnarok to this,
Yeah.
it was good in its own right. It's
That's
just
what I
not,
said. I
It's
gave
not
it-
Ragnarok.
no.
You can't be because it's an origin one. So.
Right.
But
Well, I still think back to the other Origin ones, and I thought they were better than this one. I don't
don't
know. I
know.
liked Iron Man and I liked Captain better than I liked this one.
yeah, it's tough though because those guys I love no matter what. So.
Mhm.
It's also the second generation thing, though. Like that's the thing. I feel like they're starting something up. It just feels. It did feel a little awkward.
Overall, though, it's the biggest impact of this was how the nation took it, how the world took it.
Oh yeah.
Because now, like this movie was like it broke Hollywood because it did so good, and I think it's the first all African American cast, save for the two.
Mhm.
And it was the first time a movie's ever been this successful. It with an African American director who's 31, mind you.
Oh, wow.
And he did it, and that's why they changed the thing to Oakland. But he did that with all African American cast, and it did like 400 million in 4 days.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
It's-
It beat Deadpool for.
Oh my God, it's insane.
Thanksgiving for Halloween. Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas, Easter, Halloween, Valentine's Day. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it broke Hollywood. Like I mean it was huge.
I mean, I can understand.
$404 million US dollars.
It's insane. I mean, and so many people like it's the first African American movie where people can hang their hats on it and say we can do this.
Yeah, it was. I mean, don't get me wrong. As much as we ragged on it, we're gonna rag on the parts we didn't like.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
comic. That's nerds.
That's just nerds. But I mean, you like you said, excellent casting.
yes.
I thought the editing, like I said, was amazing. Minus the one sun scene where my eyes literally boiled out of my head backwards. But
Talk about the Panther thing.
no, when he first arrived, when Killmonger first arrives on the
Yeah.
plane,
And it's just like
and the sun
blinding
is the
light.
backdrop, but it's
Oh.
just like
Yeah,
it
I
came
think that
from-
was on purpose though.
it's
To blind you.
to blind you so you didn't see the rest of the movie. Like, I don't get it.
It was a little too bright.
It was way
Yeah,
too bright.
little-
It was
little
literally
bright.
like staring at the sun.
The fight scenes were good.
Fight
Everything
scene,
about
the fight
it was,
choreography was very well done.
and it really paid like obviously Wakanda's a made up thing. It's
Right.
but all those African traditions that they put into it,
Oh
they
yeah.
made it cool, which I thought personally was really cool
Yeah.
because
the
you
whole
never
like heritage thing
Yes.
was definitely like family was a big
yeah
importance. It was
you
really
never
neat.
you never see that kind of culture in a positive light. You know
No,
what
yeah,
I mean?
no, I agree.
Most of the time it's like, oh, look at these people. And no, I thought that was really cool. They were like, no, we're gonna own these cultures, we're gonna own these traditions, put it at the forefront, and then we're gonna put our hero.
And they
in
also
it.
addressed the elephant in the room,
What?
the racial tensions between.
Oh.
That was a big issue in the movie.
And they nailed it. I mean, I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
they went about it perfectly because I didn't leave it going like, wow, I feel horrible, I'm white. And I think that's a thin line.
yeah,
I think they went into it going like, okay, we want
we
this.
fucked up, guys.
Yes.
So like, can we not now?
I thought it was cool. Like
was good.
I thought it was a really cool way to address the obvious racial tension in the country, in the world,
Mhm.
and then back it up with, okay, see this guy, he's like a hero, he's an African American hero, but he's still a hero. I just thought it was
And
great.
I know that at the end you're like, all right, Killmonger's kind of right. He just went about it wrong.
Yeah,
And that's kind of where at the end Black Panther's like, all right, like that. I think even he learned something from it a little
Yeah.
bit. And so like I kind of get where that went. It was a little kind of, but
yeah, it was a dark part, like the whole, I'd rather die. Like,
Yeah.
that
that
line-
gave me cringes. I was like, ooh.
that line was like, whoa. But I like that they put it in there because it makes you think. Like, it made me respect Killmonger as a character.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was like, that dude.
He's devoted.
Exactly.
Devoted.
And you respect that, and there's people that are like that, and that honestly, Black Panther, like at its that's the core of it. Is the dude's committed.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. I honestly, as
very
far
good.
as a culture and as like the message and all of that, not comic book related, but just the message it was sending, couldn't be more proud.
If you look at it like not a Marvel movie and just a plain superhero movie like they made back in the day.
I'd give it a better rating.
Yeah.
it was just
If
absolutely.
you're
a
not
super.
considering in the Marvel universe, yeah.
Absolutely,
Oh, yeah.
100%. Just as a movie, I thought it was
And
incredible.
that's I feel like part of the problem now with the whole Marvel universe. When you have a Marvel film, you're going to compare it to
Other
Iron
Marvel
Man
movies.
1, 2, 3,
You have such a
Thor
high bar.
Ragnarok, Guardians 1 and 2, all
Yeah.
these amazing movies you had beforehand,
Yeah, the scale just keeps getting bumped
Bumped
and then
and bumped
Infinity
and
War
bumped.
is gonna make it fucking 11 out of 10. After Infinity War 1 and 2,
Well, this one goes to 11.
This one goes to 11.
it's gonna be tough, man.
So, yeah.
So just so people know, the budget for Black Panther was 200 million,
That's it?
and they have made 404 million.
I would
That's
have thought it
very
would have been a
cool.
little higher than that.
You would think. I bet Marvel money though.
Yeah, it
Makes
is Marvel
sense.
money.
But yeah, no, it's amazing, and the fact that they gave the helm to a 31-year-old
A young guy, yeah.
director. What a race! That's amazing. Because this is Marvel's baby. Like
Oh, yeah.
you can't mess this up. And no, he killed it. He knocked it out of the
Must
park.
have had a hell of an audition.
Seriously, he must have. But I loved it. I like that it made a statement and everything. And I like that people as a culture are kind of getting around it. Like, okay, this unified us. This unified, the Marvel universe.
I think it's kind of sad if the world unites under a movie.
I agree 100%. That
Oh,
it takes,
yeah, but
it took a
It took
comic
a
book
movie, but
I agree 100%. But the message is cool. Like it was cool to see the social reaction
Oh,
to it because it was amazing. Like people are doing the Wakanda thing and shit. I thought that was really cool. So overall, like I said, Marvel movie 8.5 out of 10.
Yep.
As an overall, just a movie, I'd say like 9 out of 10. It was
Yeah.
really good.
the only other thing for it was Killmonger's armor. Did you catch it? What it looks like?
Oh, the leopard,
No, the actual armor. I didn't notice it until I
Wait,
saw
no, like his armor before his
the
Black
scars.
Panther?
as he's going there.
You mean
No.
the gold shit
No, not that one. Before that, before the fight with
with the mask,
with when he has the mask on. Not the mask though, the actual armor, body armor,
No, I didn't notice that.
the military armor.
not military armor. It is actually Super Saiyan armor. It is the exact type of armor that Vegeta wears
How cool is that
because
shit?
he loves
know, I-
Dragon Ball Z,
That's
and
so
he
cool.
wanted to have something like that. So they made. That's why he was wearing a blue shirt.
That's so cool.
Was it blue?
He was wearing a blue shirt.
For some reason, I keep thinking
We're
it's
gonna have to
camo
look
in
it
my
up.
Just
head.
look up a picture side by side. Just
That's
type
cool.
in Killmonger armor DBZ,
Okay,
and
so-
you'll get pictures
Well,
side
while
by
he's
side.
doing that, I got a question. How is a society with a primitive democracy so
Monarchy.
successful? Monarchy so successful?
Well,
Because the vibranium.
Historically, that doesn't make any sense.
Historically, no.
it was all the vibranium.
All the
It do-
vibraniums.
It doesn't make it advanced though. It only makes it rich.
Yeah, it makes it super
See,
rich.
look
But-
at that shit. That's literally.
That's awesome. I did not realize that. That is so cool.
See?
What was I gonna say?
Thank you.
No, it makes it advanced because all that money they get, they pump into technology.
But they hid themselves, so
Yeah.
it's not like they were selling it.
No. But they were selling. The vibranium was just its self-sustaining society. Like if you have constant, the metal can be used for anything. Like they put it into the ground,
They're
and there was
putting
its
it- yeah,
But they
food.
need
there's
the
actually a-
technology for that.
There's a line. There's a line in the movie where he says that that's how they survived so long. I think it was fucking
His dad.
no. His dad said something about that too, but it was also Serkis, Andy Serkis's character. I can't remember his name now.
Oh, Claw.
Thank
Claw's
you.
his Claw.
Wow. He even said like it's in their clothes, it's in their utensils, it's in everything.
It's
That's
so-
what they
it's
make So not only are you so you're isolated. That's your.
But they need the technology to do that.
But it took thousands of years.
Yeah, it took
Like
thousands
it didn't
of years.
happen overnight. Like this was thousands.
But they're still using a primitive form of government.
Yeah.
that's why it exists.
Well,
though.
just
They
because-
just believe in the Black Panther.
Just because someone's son killed somebody else or something like that and became Kane doesn't make him a good Kane.
No, but it
No.
just happened to work up to this point.
Yeah.
And then the thing with
Luck of the
Killmonger
draw.
was
That's like
why.
1% of a chance that's
Yeah.
gonna how it's actually gonna
Well,
work.
that's why you don't see like backstories. Like,
But there's
before
also they
that.
also kind of went through it with a little bit that there's respect based on that, where
Yeah.
where they went through the thing,
The tribes,
the
and
tribes,
then,
yeah.
then the Silverback tribe.
and then
It
the
was-
Silverback showed up, and they even made a point like the Silverback hasn't shown up in years.
Yeah, because they were like banished because they didn't believe in it. They thought it was bullshit.
The technology.
Yeah.
I thought
But,
they were
like,
too reliant on
It,
technology.
there were
Public
times
traditions.
where it didn't work. Like there's a ton of revolting and rebellion and stuff. And most of the time, the Black Panther would just scorch the earth. Like the Black Panther before T'Challa is dark as fuck. Like they used to like literally like if people tried to escape, they would just kill you and shit. Like it was dark. So it survived because they forced it to. It wasn't like someone was like, maybe we should try this. And for a long time, democracy didn't exist. So they were around
Yeah,
thousands of
You gotta
years.
remember, democracy wasn't around until what, Roman Empire? That's the beginning.
Yes.
Well, technically that wasn't democracy. That's a
But they were
republic.
more advanced than any other.
Yeah, but they didn't know it because forever they
They
didn't
were
leave.
isolated.
Yeah, you isolate yourself.
But
Let alone they showed
They didn't start sending their what do they call them?
they're like spies
their
out.
Yeah.
spies.
But yeah, they were so isolated and they believed in themselves and they thought the rest
The
of the world
hint is
sucked.
they started sending spies out around what, in 1980s,
Yeah, something like that.
because it starts out in 1990, right, with the brother,
Yeah.
and so obviously it had been going on for a little bit because he had been there for a while. So I gotta assume late to mid 80s is when they started doing that.
But they just happened to advance themselves. Like
And
they
that's about the
didn't
start
take
of
it
birth.
from anything
It's
else.
about the start of computers, the birth of technology, really. So
But that's why they're like light years ahead of like where Tony is. Like the shit where they fix the guy's back. Like Tony can't do that. He would have done it for what's his name? War
Don
Machine.
Cheadle.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Speaking
would.
of which,
Well,
now
no,
we know that.
Well, that was a
War
Doctor.
Machine's in the
That was
trailer.
a Doctor Strange thing. War Machine was.
It's a good one. We just put
God
War
that
Machine
damn
was
it.
mentioned in Doctor Strange.
Yeah, yeah. But War Machine's alive, but he has like bionic legs. But then we just
Yeah.
figured out right now that they're gonna go to Wakanda and they're gonna put that little thing in it and fix him. So
Because it's a
there you go.
spinal issue.
Yeah, but they're just happen to be light years ahead of them. And they say it's because of the fact they isolated themselves and only focused on their people. They weren't off trying to save the world. They were just focused on themselves. But the main chick, the sister,
Yeah.
she's the one that really pushed them into like the Iron Man crazy shit. Before that, they only had the suit, and it was a vibranium suit, and that was their most advanced shit. And then the sister took over, and she's a super genius, and she started going, all right,
Yeah.
let's use this as
Because
weapons.
you know, she's like, oh, I made this, I made that.
Yeah. So like literally I think 1990, about when the sister comes to be and she's a scientist, that's when shit gets crazy and you start seeing the crazy stuff. Like it wasn't like that. That just jumped ahead. She's like same Omega level.
Actually, you have to be like 2000 because she was about 18.
Yeah. But
So,
she's like as smart
20.
as Tony. And so is so is Black Panther. That's the part I didn't like. He got outsmarted so many times. Tony Stark doesn't get outsmarted.
Yeah.
But they're in the comics they're literally neck and neck as far as intelligence goes. But Tony Stark thinks differently, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that's the point. That's why Tony's the leader and Black Panther
Yeah.
isn't so far.
So far. All right, that's all I got for movie news. Unless anyone else has something to chime in.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
All right, let's jump into a little bit of video game news we do have.
Awesome.
Excuse me. So, this week, GTA 5 is going to have an update. I don't know if it came out yet or not, if it dropped.
Is it like taxes or something?
I don't know. But
You get your tax money back.
yeah, you can earn up to
Yeah,
like...
they're gonna give you tax money by how much you've earned.
Yeah.
In the whole thing, and they give you like 12% or some
You
shit.
can earn upwards of,
That's
I
dumb
think,
as hell.
200... yeah. You can earn
It's a
upwards
waste
of
of an update if you tell
250,000.
me. They're running out of ideas.
Dude, they've been keeping it going for like what 4 years or
4
something.
years.
Like if you really think about it, it's impressive that people still play it.
Actually,
Milk
longer than
that
that
thing
now,
dry.
I think. I think it's
I
close
think
to
so.
That's
5.
because they keep coming out. They're desperately trying to get people to use those microtransactions in that game.
It worked when I started, because I spent like probably hundreds of dollars
I think I did too
when I
first
started, because I wanted like all the cool shit. And then they came out with like mobile bases for like 20 million. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm out.
Deuces.
I'm not
I
paying
need to
that.
sell my car so I could buy this car in GTA.
I ended up selling all my apartments. Still didn't have enough. Had to move into a shitty apartment. I'm like, fuck this game. I'm done with this.
Fuck it, I'm going.
I went from like top of the penthouse to poorhouse. Like I'm
just for
literally
a fucking mobile
just
base.
for a mobile base that you need more money to fill it with. Ah, fuck that game. I love it, but fuck that game.
Microtransactions, man.
I'm only
Yeah, there's
in
an
it for the
update this
bird
week
right
coming
now.
up. Like I said, taxes back. You can earn upwards of $1,000, I think, something
Oh,
like
that's
those lines.
bullshit.
Hey, you remember last week when we talked about Soul Calibur?
Yes.
Soul Calibur 6, I mentioned a month or two ago. They actually released some new characters that are going to be in it, and they confirmed that Ivy is returning. If you don't remember who Ivy is, she's the one that wears purple and has giant tits
The whip,
Ah.
right?
and has a whip. I mean,
course.
giant tits, it really doesn't do much, I know, but
I know all of them do.
except for 2 characters, in case you're wondering.
Love that game.
I played shit out of it.
Soul Calibur. I was so bad at
The
it.
boob physics,
I-
amazing in that game.
I hated playing that with you guys. You
I-
guys were so good at it.
I never played any fighting
Was
game
this the
with you
fucking
guys.
button?
No,
this
like,
is a
Neo and them?
smash, dude.
Huh?
I-
Was this a button smash?
No, it wasn't. There's actually
No,
strategy
there's
involved.
combos and shit in that
Cooper
game.
would play as that stupid motherfucker with the nunchucks.
Oh god,
And he
yup.
would, and like, it would constantly beat my ass. And if you didn't time it right, and then who was Connor Raphael, the one with the
the rapier, yeah.
rapier? Fucking
There
hated
you
it.
go.
Yeah,
I
that's
see.
the one.
Yep.
Literally,
Slut it up, baby.
you know how old she is in the game?
I don't.
She's-
Now I don't want to know
she's-
after
I
I
don't
just
wanna
said
know.
that line.
I don't want to know.
She's pretty much immortal.
Yeah, she's like 80 or something like that.
Do you know her dad's the ghost pirate?
Yep, the Ghost Pirate Cervantes.
Of course it is.
Cervantes.
And well, I'm not gonna say that.
I will say, Soul Calibur has some sweet backstories.
Yeah, it does.
And they had that.
They
Remember
have some pretty fucked up ones, like the one we were
the
just
guy with
talking
the
about.
eyeball in his chest? Wasn't that game?
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah,
And he had he had an eyeball. I
and he
can't,
had random weapons. Yep.
something like that. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
There was some guy. It's Soul Calibur. What did we? 4, right? 3
No,
or 4.
There's 3, I think.
There's one that had an eyeball in his chest. Maybe I'm out of my mind.
No, you're right.
It's like eyeball. And he's this big dude. I would try to play.
Oh,
him.
Nemesis.
Yeah, that was it.
Nemesis or Nightmare?
No,
No,
Nemesis.
it might have been Nightmare.
Nightmare has the huge sword.
No, okay, yeah.
A lot of them have a huge sword.
Well, you know, Nightmare's the huge sword. He's also
Nightmare also has an eye in his fucking chest.
he
It's on
does,
skins.
but that's your thing. He's thinking of Nemesis. I'm pretty sure.
Nemesis.
I
Was,
never
whatever
played
one he
4.
was, I would try to play as him, and he was slow as fuck, and that's why I get nunchuck to
Remember
death.
when Link was in it?
Yeah.
Yes, because
And
that
he
was
had that
everyone
giant-
was
This is Nightmare.
He had that giant
Is that the one
fucking
you're thinking
invisible
of?
sword.
glasses.
That one's got a mouth in his chest though.
No, that's not it. It's
That's
he had
not
like an
Nightmare.
eyeball.
And he had no weapon, right?
What was
You
the
said
other
his
one?
hands.
He had
Nemesis.
an eyeball. Like he was fucked, and everyone hated when I picked him because he sucked. So they would just beat my ass for that. Like
Well, it didn't help you, Nunchuck McGee over here. I will never forget the one thing.
they would
Like
never let me win.
I remember playing against Cooper. I was fine until he did this one fucking move where the guy grabs the nunchucks and goes like this with them.
Yes.
And I got so pissed. I'm like, you can't hurt someone like that. He literally goes, woo!
Yes, that was the sound too. I fucking
And,
hated
like,
that
Well,
game.
he was supposed to be represented by Bruce
Was
Lee.
this the guy,
I
Johnny?
hated him. Yeah, I can see already. That was him. Yep, that was him.
Yeah.
Nemesis.
That's not Nemesis.
I think my
What was his
favorite
name?
character.
McCrin? Who the fuck was
McCrin.
Nemesis?
NECRID. I don't think there was a Nemesis.
Oh, maybe.
My
Are
favorite
you
character
thinking
in
of the
that game
Resident
is
Evil Nemesis? Yeah.
my favorite character in that game is Taki,
Oh,
the female ninja.
the female ninja that wears literally skin type. Literally is her skin.
I remember the girls being like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
It was very.
Oh, okay, yeah,
It
right.
was very like.
Taki.
Pornographic, like
yeah.
that. Like that
That's
literally is it. That is her skin. She has red skin.
We should not have played that as kids.
No.
We had.
How did our parents were like, oh, that's fine.
I hated that game though.
Like, look at that.
Yeah.
It is literally that is the worst outfit to wear in a fight.
And that was another
She's a
thing.
ninja.
See, no,
No,
Don't try to
no.
defend this bad
you're thinking with your penis.
Yeah, you're thinking with the wrong head, man.
Hey, I can
Like-
do that sometimes.
What was the other character too that was a pain in my ass?
You mean Siegfried or Nightmare? I mean, those were pretty
No.
good, bitchy.
You know what's the one Connor played all the time too?
Hmm.
Faldo, the blind
Yes.
mute guy.
That's
mummy
right.
guy.
With the bow staff. Did he have
No,
the bow
that
staff?
was
No, he had
another one
the
Cooper
he had
played.
the like the tiger claw. thing.
Yeah.
That's right.
Look him up and you'll see him and be like,
Yep,
yep, that's
yep.
the one.
That motherfucker, he fights laying on the fucking ground.
Yeah, he
Oh.
worms it.
That's right. Oh my god.
And he does one of these, like he does
Yep,
the Exorcist
yep,
thing.
just like that.
The Exorcist thing.
Dude, I hated that
he was
game.
blind and mute.
And-
How?
I,
How?
I think he's like that guy from Hellboy where he was just like made of sand or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? The
Yeah,
guy was
okay.
made- I think he's like some undead thing.
Okay,
yeah, he's
makes
fucking
sense.
weird.
He was weird.
I
That was
hated those games, dude. I never won. Thank God we didn't play for like shots back then. I would have died.
yeah, you wouldn't have made it
never-
to
That'd be
16.
fun.
Dude, I-
Mortal Kombat with shots.
no, I'd always lose. I'm the worst at fighting games.
You're
Fighting
really
and
bad
racing
at them.
games, I'm
I
so
wanna, I
bad.
want to play someone in fighting games.
If I
now.
can't even
He's
do
really bad.
Super Smash, like
You
That's
know what?
his limit.
I'll start drinking ahead of you, so that way you'll be on your
I'm
level.
so bad. Super Smash is the easiest fighting game on the planet, and I cannot win.
I'm the
I don't
same
think
way,
I've
Johnny.
ever won.
I
The
don't-
only way I've ever beaten Neil is when Neil accidentally kills himself.
Neil
And
has a
that's
hard
when
time
he's
beating
had-
me.
Yeah.
Like a hard
Patrick's really
battle
good.
against
Patrick's really
Matt.
Neil has a hard time beating me.
Patrick's really good.
Neil for us is the king of Super Smash.
Yeah,
like
I'm
Neil's
not-
at the tippy
yeah.
top, and then
Neil Maddox.
So
They
if I'm
don't-
Jesus, you're God. How's that
They
make
called
you
me
feel?
God in high school for Spectrum.
I was never good at it. I hated that game. I always hated playing it too. That's why I went to playing Pichu because I would just give up. I'm like, all right, fine.
Don't you damage yourself
I'll
like
be
a piece
Pichu.
I've
of
won
shit.
games with Pichu. Pichu is pretty much. Pichu's the
Pichu
shit.
is the worst character
No.
ever made.
No,
Jigglypuff.
Yeah, no, he is.
Jigglypuff. If you hold the shield button with Jigglypuff, she kills herself.
That's fine.
Does
Pichu,
she really?
every
Yes.
single attack of
You-
Pichu
the
damages
shield
itself.
explodes and she skyrockets up in the air. If you don't have anything above you to block you, you
You
die.
You do. That's true. He is right.
What?
Yeah, that's an actual thing.
I didn't know that.
0% you will die.
That's amazing.
Straight into you're like a fucking skyrocket. Do it sometime. It's worth it.
We're gonna have
I'll
to do
never
that.
forget when I learned that. I was like, oh shit, this is tons of fun. It would probably entertain me for like 10
I
minutes.
did that for a while. I just like forfeit games. Like I'm gonna shoot myself from the
I'm
sky.
I'm a rocket man.
We should do a Smash night soon.
But
It's
no,
been a while.
Pichu is literally ranked the worst in that game.
Okay.
Well, I didn't say he was the best. I like playing it.
If
All right.
you're really good
Piece
with
of shit.
at the game, you can win with anyone.
That is true.
I played
We are
Pick-
down a pretty big rabbit hole here.
Oh, we're
No,
down a huge
no.
rabbit hole. It has to do with fighting games, though.
Pikmin.
Pikmin.
Olimar.
Oh
One of my best.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Oh my god, that game.
Speaking of Olimar, Toys R Us is going to close 200 stores.
Ooh, not surprising.
200 more. That's
I
the
think s-
rumor.
I think I'm not gonna.
Why did
we
Olimar
did that
remind
in
me
the
of
meeting
that?
one time.
Doesn't matter.
Because colors.
Okay, good.
That's
What's,
literally
what's, what's,
there's,
the what's the next thing
there's
we
no
got?
other
Neil?
spot to fit it in, guys. I'm sorry.
What's the next thing we got?
Fortnite Season 3 dropped, and the
Oh,
service
still
went
have never
offline like
played it.
instantly.
Shocker.
Still have never
We
played
did that
Fortnite.
drunk night.
Yes.
We did that drunk night.
That game is just, it's literally, it's PUBG, but it's kid version.
Yep.
And you get an axe or a pickaxe.
And you
Yeah,
destroy
I've
it
seen
every
people
time.
It's,
playing.
I
It
don't
looks
get it.
weird.
I don't get it. I'll try to get it someday.
I played
but
it. I played it after a couple days ago, and I got 4th place.
Everyone in my class is like,
Eight kills.
Fortnite,
Fourth
Fortnite,
place.
Fortnite's great. It's like, dude, PUBG is better. It's like, no, it's not. It's like, well, you fucking
PUBG's
got it.
harder.
It depends.
PUBG's
It
harder.
depends on.
That's why.
I've been
That's why it's
told
better.
differently.
See, I don't know. I think PUBG's
In
harder.
my personality,
Apples, oranges, if you ask
Fortnite
me.
is harder. I think if you start off with PUBG, Fortnite's harder. If you start off with Fortnite, PUBG is harder.
You know what it is? It's actually it's the oh shit. Dark chocolate versus milk chocolate debate. One is always gonna say the other's better than
Yeah,
the other.
that's true. Whatever.
It's
your
literally
preference
just
is.
that debate. If you
Yeah.
play one, you're gonna eat the other, or you're
Yeah.
not gonna eat the other. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Or if you're gonna be that weird person who likes both. So,
Okay.
last little thing for gaming news is Final Fantasy 15 releases on for Windows, the Windows version on March 6th, and if you get the Windows version, you get a Half-Life 2 suit from Gordon
Dude,
Freeman.
Half-Life 2 will not die.
No,
It's still around.
there's still people being like, make Half-Life 3.
Do you see every time anything comes out by that company,
Valve.
Valve, they'll like literally go through the code piece by piece,
Yup.
and then they'll find something that somehow creates Half-Life 3 in a code sentence.
My favorite is what's the guy that made it? His name. It's like Gabriel something.
Yeah.
It's the heavier set guy. And they're just, it's always him being like, okay, you guys want Half-Life 3? How's 10 more games that aren't Half-Life 3 or something like that? And everyone's like, no!
Dude, when they finally drop it, the hype's gonna kill it.
Quick check, when did Half-Life 2 come out?
What is Half-Life?
It's like,
It's one of those. It's like I would
How
say
do you
it was the
explain it?
first hipster game
yeah.
because like T. Michaels used to play it, and he would swear by, oh, it's amazing. And then I picked it up and played it. I'm like, what the fuck is the hype on this?
Think of,
2004.
wow,
God,
14
that
years
is
ago.
Jesus.
Think, best way I can describe it is, remember the Flood from
Halo.
Halo? Kind
Yes.
of like fighting the Flood.
That's
Oh,
what
man.
it's like arguing with Half-Life 2.
I've
Ah.
never done that because the Xbox I have now is my very first Xbox.
Then never mind. Well,
No,
no,
there
you
you
don't
go.
know what the Flood
They're
is.
potato heads. They're great.
To the flood is, yeah.
They're literally
Potato heads.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Going back and forth between the graphics.
Someday you
potatoes.
gotta pick up a Halo with the
I have
Master Chief
the,
Edition.
I think Halo Guardians or whatever it
You
is.
should get the
The
just get
Master
the
Chief
Chief
Edition.
Edition, and we'll play it. It's the funniest shit in the world. The Flood is the funniest villains you'll ever fight in your life.
You're better than this, Tom.
Yes.
You're better than this.
Maybe you'll die
No,
a
I'm
lot.
not, John.
The Flood. They're like zombies,
Yeah.
more or less.
Well, I like zombie games.
Eh,
It's
you
like-
won't like the Flood.
not- Yeah, it's like very bad.
It's like nonstop, like run fast at you.
I'll
Like,
post a video on your wall tonight, and you'll be like, "What the fuck?" It's called
What?
The Chronicles of the Potato People. It's amazing.
Every time I just
I love
watch
it.
it. Actually, that should be our fucking watch for the week.
Yes, Chronicles of Potato People. It's amazing.
So good. That's all I got for video game news. Unless you guys got something.
Not really. I mean, PUBG's still PUBG. They're supposed to do updates to it, but
It's a beta. They're not. They don't have to.
no.
Oh.
They sell PUBG consoles now.
Yeah,
and
you
it's
said
a,
that last week.
It's a goddamn beta. It just blows my mind how
Like
big
we said
this
last
game
week,
is.
man, it's literally the birth of the betas.
It's not going to come out.
No.
No,
It's never going
it just blows my mind.
They are just gonna milk it till no one plays anymore.
There's really no games that dropped. Like,
No, there really
like
hasn't
No,
been much.
sports and
this is the
stuff,
slow season for games, but only
which
thing-
I hate. Like,
It
why would
doesn't-
they pick winter? Winter's when everyone's indoors. That's why you should push it out.
Right?
Especially tax season. I don't know why video games don't drop February like 25th. Every year, just drop a big game. People would go nuts for
they
it.
tried to do it before Christmas because they're thinking all little kids.
Nah, they're crazy. You do it at tax time. That's when people go nuts and they don't
Mhm,
care. They'll buy anything. I
Mhm.
don't know why they've never done that.
You're not wrong.
It
Good
just
time.
broke
Because
the
that's
video
the
game.
parents' money, and they don't want to spend it on
That's
video
true.
games.
They want to shut the kid up
Yeah.
though,
Yeah, you do.
That's why you do it around
especially
Christmas.
because the kid
Because the
gives you the
kid's
money.
gonna ask it. The kid's not gonna know when tax time is. Kid's gonna know when fucking Christmas is.
See, too bad they didn't teach us that shit in school.
yeah.
All right, kids, second grade. Guess when tax time is? That would have been way too useful.
Yeah, no, fuck that, right?
Instead, fucking learning about whatever we learned about in second grade. Cursive,
Seriously.
I think
poorly.
cursive, yeah, which is a dead language.
And then
Remember they
dinosaurs.
dropped it? Well, I don't know.
We did it.
In
We
our
went through
grade,
we did it.
I didn't.
I did.
We tried it. We got a week and a half in, and then the teacher was like, "I'm done. You guys aren't getting this." And I never learned how to read or write cursive. Never.
We did. I remember Ben's like, you know what I do, Tom? I just write really big, so I don't have to write as much.
Yeah,
That and just make it look fancy. Like all of it
No,
connects.
we had to learn it, and it was actually required in some.
the
classes.
first time I wrote cursive was on my license. And they said,
I-
you have to sign. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. So I put my print, and they're like, no, you have to sign. So I'm like, so just make it like wavy. And so I just
Made it wavy.
I just made it wavy, and they were like, Jesus Christ. And I was like, that's cursive. She's like, no, it's not. That's a Z. That's an E. I'm like, I was putting a J. That's just one J. And no, it ain't. And then, well, you got to take it. And she's like, if you get pulled over, I'm like, it's all right. I'll be Zony. Like,
I'll be
like,
Zony.
what do you want me to do?
You're Zon.
Even to this day, I'll just sign fast. Like that's
yeah,
why
that's what I do.
Yeah.
I think that's why celebrities write fast. Like especially athletes, I think they don't either, and they're just like, fuck, they can't
They
let
do
them know.
thousands a day and they don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, they're just like, fuck it.
Fuck it, just a cue.
It's literally fuck it on you. Like, fuck
They
You
you.
ever
could.
watch Pawn Stars? A lot of the times they do the signing and all that.
Yeah.
It's pretty accurate considering consistency.
See, I guess mine's not consistent as shit. I
Mine is.
literally every time I'm like, let me see if I can make it shorter and bigger.
I'm the opposite. We learned
Just
cursive.
pressing
Jesus.
upward, making a tower to
Dude,
God.
you have like
That
the most
long.
complicated like letters though.
Yeah.
For
Yeah, you
cursive.
do.
I have the easiest fucking letters possible.
Yeah, no, mine.
Yours are really easy.
Yeah, no, mine's it's so bad. I
Yeah.
look so stupid when people need my signature. I remember like signing for my car, and they were like, Jesus.
Mine's pretty easy too.
I can't
N is
write
literally
print
an N.
anymore.
Yeah.
If you tell me to write out an essay in print,
Oh, yeah.
I'll fuck up so many times trying to write cursive because
They
I
make it-
learned cursive. They ingrained cursive back in my school.
In MCC,
You
they
had to
did
learn it.
one English class with us, and they're like, you got to write a paper in cursive. I went to them, I was like, just fail me. I can't write in cursive. They're like, you got to try. I'm like, I cannot write in cursive. So you either take a print or you let me type it. It's up to you. She let me type it, and I had to put it in italic
Cursive.
or
Oh my
whatever.
god.
Yeah.
No, you can do a cursive font, I think.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
whatever that was, she made me do it in that. She sent me an email and said, use this font. Okay. Whatever.
Mm.
All right. So
I
already
don't know
jumping
why
into
everybody didn't do that.
right?
don't know
Miscellaneous
why.
news.
I never understood
What we got,
why
Neil?
back
It had
in
to be in cursive.
2010 it had to be handwritten.
I don't get it either, and it's all dead now. It's, they
Yeah.
dropped the curriculum.
Thank
I think
God.
last year they dropped it, if I remember correctly.
Probably.
Good.
So
Fuck cursive.
seriously. All right, miscellaneous news. All right, so hey, people in Philly were really, really stressed out. You know why?
Why?
Not because they won the Super
Of course
Bowl.
not.
No. The town's half gone after that.
Yeah.
Because they saw a T-Rex in the school crossing. And so a cop came up and was like, listen, it's all okay. Kid dressed as a fucking T-Rex and walked out of the school building. One of those
One of
costumes.
the costumes.
Yep.
That's
And
amazing.
the cop was like, "Hold up, guys, T-Rex crossing."
I love Philly.
Fucking Philly, man.
It's almost like they went back in time. Like,
Wait, so people were freaking out over that?
Yeah, they were like,
That's just cute for a little kid to do that.
they thought it was real.
they probably thought it was real. They probably were drunk.
Yeah, this is Philly after they won a Super Bowl. They're still drinking.
Mhm.
They never got that
They have,
hangover.
they have to clean off all the posts too from the grease.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the grease.
That didn't
pole.
People,
work.
Did it
people
work?
still climb those. Like, that is impressive.
They put like I was watching videos. People like super glued their hands and feet so they could climb it and shit. Psychopaths.
Dude, I just remember seeing like street views from the helicopter. Literally, a 2x2 lanes and the sidewalks full of people for like miles, just full. Like the whole fucking suburbs and everything came
I
into.
think there was like 2 stabbings during the parade.
That's pretty good though.
Yeah, at Philly it is.
That's pretty good. I was expecting a lot more than that. I was expecting double digits.
Yeah, seriously.
So that's not bad. So yeah, just to let you know, there was a T-Rex crossing in Philly.
Top of the line.
Top line. All right. So McDonald's, man. Remember when they did the Szechuan sauce?
Yes.
Well, apparently they're going to do it again because the report is that they're shipping 20 million Szechuan sauces out to their multiple stores. Do you
Amazing.
think it'll be enough?
No,
I don't
Is it
think
gonna
it
have
will
Rick
either.
and Morty on the cover?
no, but
just-
enough Rick and Morty fans exist. It won't be enough.
Won't be enough.
It won't. They
They think
will.
they're prepared versus last time. They're not.
They're not. Rick and Morty fans are psychos.
I'm going to get some this
You
time.
think they're gonna do something with Rick and Morty about Szechuan sauce?
They probably
Now
will.
that they're
I
doing
mean,
that?
they should pay them because without that show, no one even knew what Szechuan sauce was.
Look at that.
Oh, the T-Rex.
What's Szechuan? Oh,
No,
the
that's
T-Rex
just
sauce?
a man getting pushed down. That's just Philly.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That's just Philly. That's just a Philadelphia day.
I saw
being
one
stabbed?
video of
Nope.
like it was like a cop dancing next to people and his gun's like clearly unholstered. And I'm just thinking like if one person grabs that out of your holster, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, like you lost your job, bro.
Like he's dancing and stuff, and I'm like, dude, this is Philly. Like, don't dance with the Philly people.
no.
Like, it's
no.
all good and fun until one psycho takes
Grabs your
gun
gun and
out.
starts busting caps off
or
in the
God
air.
forbid takes your pepper spray. Oh fuck that!
Oh my God.
I would not. It's all good. Like it's like, oh, we're all united, and I'm thinking like,
No, we're not.
no, we're not.
So, real quick poll. Do you think there'll be enough Szechuan sauce? I vote no.
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 No. No. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some this time. I'll try to find out more details on that because I really want some Szechuan sauce.
Yeah,
Maybe I
I'm
can
gonna
get
try
some
it.
for the show.
That'd be cool.
That's Carl.
Coral, oh yeah, cause yeah, warehouse boy.
What?
He works in the warehouse now.
Carl.
Coral from work.
Yeah.
Oh, he quit.
Well, I know. Yeah, but
Yeah. So
Not
now-
yet. He's coming back tomorrow.
Oh, is he? Okay.
so he works at McDonald's warehouse.
Yeah. Him and Andrew.
What?
Yep.
I'll talk to him. Then be like, yo, man, I
You-
really.
you
fucking-
know, it hasn't officially quit yet.
No.
Yeah, technically they're.
Almost there. He's on the horizon.
Well, apparently he's coming in tomorrow for like a half shift to do
Wow.
something with 6 hours.
Oh, he wants to get his money.
Wants to get his money and yeah, smart man. All right, so hey, the Olympics was recently,
Yes.
and apparently, a bunch of Norway chefs, like the cooking team, or I guess the Norway team for the Olympics,
Mm-hmm.
had chefs come with them to cook them meals and stuff, and they ordered 1,500 eggs, so 1,500 eggs, but they used Google Translate, and 1,500 turned into 15,000 eggs.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Eggs
So-
Benedict every day.
Eggs Benedict. That's Eggs Benedict
For
every
20
day,
years.
every meal for 20 years. Like, luckily the company was like, oh, it's cool. Like, you can return the unused eggs. They were cool about it. But like, can you imagine literally opening up that truck and be like, that's not what we ordered.
Or they probably thought that
They're probably the
1,500
next 5 trucks filled with eggs.
It's
Yeah.
a lot. They probably were like, wow, 1,500 eggs is more than I thought. Like, they probably didn't realize it at first.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I would. Like, 1,500 eggs is still a lot of
You're
fucking
looking
eggs.
at it like, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
how much is it? Well, you got to think about it like we do at work. How many is on a pallet?
Yeah. How many
Yeah.
dozens?
That's true. Oh, that's crazy.
The
Like-
U.S. did not show up for the Olympics.
No, we
Well,
didn't do
no,
good
It's
this
never
year.
really our thing, is it?
Yeah,
do we
it is.
ever?
No, we do good every
we
year.
did good every year.
We
So
do
what
did
happened?
not show up this year.
What happened this
We
year?
just did, other than hockey, women's hockey winning, which
Well,
is
Sean
a big
White
thing.
did good. As
Sean White
always.
killed it.
Sean White did good, but
Sean White
I mean,
did good.
that is to be expected.
Sean White.
I didn't really watch it this year.
I didn't either.
It's hard to watch for me.
There was too much curling this year. Curling and the other one.
Figure skating?
Yeah, there's a lot of that this year, especially curling. And I
I
hate
want to
curling.
know how curling and the one where you're skiing and then shooting a gun was
Biathlon?
created. I have no idea how. What does that have to do with each other?
what gets me for curling is I've watched it multiple times.
It's just bowling on ice.
Not really, because you can like sweep
You have
in
to sweep.
front of
You
you.
have to sweep to make a clear track, and then
Yeah.
you get it to hit the exact point.
Yeah,
It's
but
so
like the
stupid.
thing is, I've seen them stop sweeping at multiple points. So where is there a spot you stop
Yes,
sweeping?
there
Yes,
is.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's this create the friction again.
Create the friction, so
that way it slows down.
Slows down and hits
There's
the
like-
exact point.
It's like bocce. You want to get to the closest to the center.
You want to
Yeah.
knock the other ones out. You want to get yours. In
I
the center.
straight up watched a sweeper sweep all the way up to the fucking circle.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought you had to stop at a certain
Yeah, that's what I'm
point.
saying. I thought you had to stop like if there was a line for
No.
stopping like bowling.
Nope.
But you can't touch it, right? Is that
You
the
can't
rule?
You can't touch
You
it.
can't touch
You
it.
can't touch it. But you can-
Stupidest
If
fucking
he
sport
swiped all the
ever.
way up to the circle, he was probably planning on hitting another rock
That's what
all
exactly
the
what
way
he did.
out.
He hit another rock out.
That's
Well,
what,
that's the yeah.
that's-
So
that's
That's
that's point.
fucking stupid.
It's
How
a,
can
it's a
I
point
agree
system.
100%.
It's a point system.
dude? Whatever. Fuck.
It is bocce. It's
Bocce
bocce
on
on
ice.
ice.
It's stupid.
It's
But you know
bocce
what's
slash
worse?
bowling on ice.
Yeah.
More stupid than bocce on ice is the fact that did you see the one Olympian got pegged for steroid use?
No.
What the fuck does a curler need to do? Like, how is
Wait,
that
a
even cheating?
curler
I
got
didn't see
caught.
this. It was a U.S. curler. He got pegged he failed his drug test, and it was for steroids. But I'm thinking in my head, let him juice.
What is he gonna do more in curling with steroids?
You know what I mean? That's what I didn't understand. It's like, yeah, I'm sure it's exhausting, but it's not like you're out there bench pressing or doing. You're literally
Or
it's
running a biathlon.
It's just
Is
endurance
it
and
curling or the
skill.
sweeper?
It's curling. Well, no. Which one's the different curler
The
pushes?
curler's, I think the rock thrower.
Oh.
I don't know. I think it was curler. It definitely didn't say sweeper. It was curler.
Okay.
But still, I don't understand how steroids. Like, sure, you're not supposed to fail a drug test. I get it, but it's not like he got pegged for like, oh, he was out there on coke doing
See,
it.
I'm on the
It's like-
opposite end.
it's like
You
one of
don't need steroids to push a fucking rock.
No, I agree 100%.
What if it was medical?
Well, no,
No,
that-
they have excuses
What they
on those.
what they got pegged with was like it was illegal steroid,
MGM.
something like that. Yeah,
brand,
something
yeah.
that was clearly a steroid
MGH.
that he's not legally allowed to take.
Yeah.
Period. But regardless,
MGH.
I just think if he was doing this for curling, I thought that was absolutely a joke. Because I don't think it would help you.
Well,
I
it's like
don't.
last
MGH.
time in the Summer Olympics where in Beijing with Michael Phelps and the weed.
Yeah, that was ridiculous too. That was if you want to smoke
Weed
weed
is
while
not
you're
a
an
physical.
That's
it hits-
anything draw.
Yeah, unless you put a brownie on the other end.
Okay,
of the pool.
Robin Williams.
Yeah, right.
Good.
That was a joke, right?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Robin Williams.
Yeah, I know.
Good for
Um,
Robin Williams.
Yeah, right.
R.I.P.
I
But
like
yeah,
this show.
that is insane how they.
I just thought it was a joke. I saw that and I just started laughing. I'm like, what? Let him juice. Like, I think that would hurt you if you were like this big buffed up guy curling. I think
threw it too far.
Yeah, I think it would be hard. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you would just over push it if anything.
Because the whole point of steroids is to like rest and recovery. It helps with that part. So how hard are you training that you need steroids? Like, you must be training 9 hours.
No, you're not even doing
No,
that.
you're curling. So 9 hours a day, you're just curling like crazy. Like everyone in the room's like, "Go get it."
What
get
motion am I supposed to do? It's similar to jacking off.
it."
It's like jacking off a giant horse
In reverse.
in reverse. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Amazing.
Yeah, no, we should. This horrible this year. We
Yeah,
shit
we
on
did
everything
not do well.
in the
this
bad
year.
way.
Oh,
Other than
I don't
Sean
think
White.
we
and
usually
the,
do good in the Winter Olympics.
I didn't think so either.
we
but I guess
usually
we
do.
We
It's
do
the
good.
Summer
We
Olympics.
usually
I thought we did
Well, we
better.
do
in.
amazing. in the
Kill
summer.
in the Summer Olympics.
But usually we're what, top 3 for
Yeah.
winter, and this
And
year I think we were
one,
5th or
two,
6th.
We're
Who's
fourth.
in first? Do we
Fourth.
know?
Norway. Norway.
Norway.
took-
Shocker.
Because
Norway
they did a
took
lot
it.
of curling.
Well, because they already got the winter all
It's
year
over.
round.
Because they curled.
Yep, they curled their way to
There's
top.
way too. I tried watching it, and literally every single fucking time I was on, it was either curling 80% of the time or figure
Actually,
skating.
it's
the
over
other
on Sunday.
20%.
Every
So-
time I got on, Korea was doing something. I thought
It's
speed
in
skating was
Korea.
pretty interesting.
Speed skating is cool, but there's
No,
not enough of it.
Korea was doing the event.
It's crazy.
Like I got on,
Where
and
did
it
they
was,
well, I guess it gets cold there. I don't know. If it's cold.
it's all indoor.
Oh, I guess
It's
that's true.
great.
It's cold in Korea. It's in the northern hemisphere.
Yeah,
If
okay.
you look
so
at a
yeah,
map,
it's
they're
cool.
on the top part with us.
For some reason, I think that.
Because you think South Korea, you
Yeah.
think the
The,
South.
the
yeah.
2 events that I saw was figure skating, and a Korean dancer was dancing, and then speed skating, and it was a Korean racer racing against Germany.
I would never. Speed
Here.
skating is insane. You
Here's
ever see them crash?
Oh
Yeah,
my
God.
god, yeah, dude.
Well,
If they
that's
crash,
not as
they're
bad
done.
as bobsledding or
Oh,
the
yeah,
or
well,
the skeleton.
Luge.
I've
Or-
seen
yeah.
that flip
luge.
before. I remember
Yeah.
watching videos of
They
that.
did. One of them did that this year. I think it was the
Brutal.
Germany.
They don't stop for a while.
No.
And no one can go out there.
They're going so fast.
Oh
It's
yeah.
crazy. Yeah,
They usually die.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
because you have nothing
Trash.
protecting
You
your
got a
shit.
helmet
a little
and
helmet
maybe-
and some side pads.
You
You
gotta
got a
like, turtle
helmet,
up.
and then you got a skin tight suit.
Yeah.
That's what you got.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
brutal, man.
To give you an idea of where South Korea is, according to the hemisphere, and how much snow they can get. So you got China, North Korea, South Korea, and then you got Japan, right?
Hmm.
Up in Japan, they got you ever seen a map of Japan? They got that little island on top.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, they're like up with that, like on par with that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They're really fucking close.
Didn't know that. Hey, for some reason, I put him next to Australia.
That's down south.
I don't know why.
Jesus, man, if that was the case, we would not have a North and South Korea problem.
I'm horrible with geography.
Anyways, so moving on from eggs. Remember the other week I brought the Nicolas Cage thing up, how it's starting with
Oh, God.
pornos?
Yeah.
Well, apparently it's still going, and now they're putting him in every movie. I saw Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark with Nicolas Cage as every single face.
What do
Think
they call
about
it?
that one.
Caging, I guess.
They call it caging, but apparently there's this app called Fake App, and it's a deep learning software. So like it's just gonna start putting Nick Cage faces on everything.
What,
it thinks
fake app?
Black
Fake App.
Panther with Nick Cage.
Oh god.
So,
that, would,
like,
that would ruffle some feathers.
That would truffle a lot of feathers, let me tell you. Oh my god.
Just that face he does where he's like the crazy happy smile.
His whole face, like
Yeah, it's
everything
safe.
about Nick Cage is like
I think it would be best if it was a Nick Cage movie, and then everyone else was Nick Cage.
Honestly,
Like
I-
Trapped in Paradise.
Or like National Treasure, where like his dad's himself. Like,
it's just constant Nick Cage. His love interest in Nick Cage. I would watch that.
can you imagine? All right, pick one movie or franchise you would watch with Nicolas Cage. Everything.
Trapped in Paradise is the only one I can do.
Okay, well,
What would be a good one? For
It's
some
hard.
reason, I wanted to say Sharknado, but I wouldn't watch
No.
all of those because the plot's too bad.
You said Nick Cage already had to be in it though.
Star,
no, he doesn't have to be.
Oh.
Star Wars.
That's a good one.
Star
Can you
Wars.
imagine that?
Jar Jar is Nick Cage.
Oh my god.
Darth Maul, Nick Cage.
Um,
Qui-Gon.
I got a really good picture of Darth Maul as
Like little Anakin with Nick Cage's face.
I'm just picturing the one crazy face he does where he's leaning
That's
like
pretty
where it's
much-
off the meme.
Yes, that's what I'm imagining.
that's from
too.
Vampire's Kiss. In
Yeah.
case you're wondering,
Yes.
watch that
I
movie.
should
Great
have
movie.
this. I only need to watch one scene. That's really all you need to watch. What else would be good
Lord of the
for-
Rings with Nick Cage. Any of the big movies like where people.
I was thinking Mad
Love it.
Max.
Oh my god, that'd be
It's a
amazing!
lovely day.
Hunger Games.
Oh
Games.
shit!
He's sitting there trying to kill other ones.
It's like a Nick Cage. Wow, that'd be some Nick Cageception.
Royal Rumble.
Oh,
Yeah,
Nick Cage in Inception.
that would be.
Oh
Oh my.
my god,
I
you're
don't think
never
I could
not
follow it.
dreaming.
Oh
I
my.
don't think I could
Yeah,
follow that.
you couldn't follow. You're like, who the fuck's this guy?
That movie would actually, you'd leave it like being like, this is what a stroke feels like. I just had a
People having
stroke.
strokes. Just
I had a
see
2.5 hour stroke. You can put him any series, Django Unchained. You can put
Ooh, that'd be
Reservoir
good.
Dogs.
Oh my god! Where he's the cop and the torturer?
What about Walking Dead?
Walking
Ooh, where he's
Dead.
all the zombies.
He's all the zombies plus the protagonist plus the antagonist.
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh, yeah, any like Breaking Bad with Nick Cage.
As weird as it is, I actually kind of want to see some of these movies.
I
What
know.
about Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh,
Nick Cage.
Is he the fucking rabbit too?
Yeah,
yes.
he'd have to be
Has
the
to-
rabbit.
you
Yeah.
have to be- And the Black Knight. You have to be all of it. You have to-
I could see him playing the Black Knight.
Oh,
honestly.
no doubt. I could see him playing the Black
Oh,
Knight.
that's so
Oh
good.
God,
It's just a flesh wound.
it's dude, you can really see Nick Cage in almost any movie, and you're guaranteed to laugh. Any movie he's not in, like, God, imagine taking The Room, except putting the voice, except it's the normal voice with Nick Cage's
I got
face
one.
on.
That
it.
I got one. Taken.
Taken
Oh.
when he's trying to save himself, like it's his daughter.
And he's the villain.
He's the villain.
He's also the one
Himself with Ted.
He's selling his daughter while trying to rescue his daughter.
who's himself.
Dude, I love it. It's just a Nick Cage paradox. Yeah, or honestly, if you want to get deep with it, you do Face Off, except he's
Oh
just
my
changing.
god!
It's Nick Cage.
Nick Cage! Change it in Nick Cage!
What
Change it in Nick Cage!
Isn't the prison scene? It's just nothing but Nick Cage's.
I would literally lose my shit. That
What
might be
about
the
Batman?
perfect movie. No, that literally might be the perfect movie.
Face Off featuring Nick Cage and Nick Cage.
What about
Yeah,
the
Batman.
Batman.
Batman's
Oh,
good.
God.
No, the Dark Knight Rises where he's Bane.
Yeah, it's Bane. Like you got one Jack.
You still have the mask. It's just the
One
top of
Jack
your
Nick
face.
Cage.
It's just an eye. It's like it'd be
Super
very
noticeable.
painful for you. Nick Cage and eyes.
It'd be
And then he just
like
had the mouth for Batman,
and
so just
he'd
this
have
awkward
he'd have
conclusion.
the he'd have the like as Bane he'd have the next hair.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude, I love this
I
game.
really want to see Face Off
No,
now,
I
though.
think he should have the Con Air.
Oh my
The
god.
Con Air
You just
hair.
do Con Air with only
With all
Nick
Nick
Cage.
Cage.
And it's still funny. Like the bear could
You
even
wouldn't
be
change the
Nick
movie
Cage.
at all.
No, it would just be
The
more
Wicker Man.
Wicker Man, only Nick
Nick
Cage.
Cage.
So when they're killing him with the bees, it's just Nick
Condemned.
Cage killing him.
If you actually
Killing me won't bring back your goddamn honey.
it's just a crowd of Nick Cages.
Each bee is Nick Cage. Go that.
No, the bees are Owen Wilson.
If you want to make
Wow,
the
wow, wow, wow.
you could have like a meme-gasm if you do Face Off with Nick Cage, and then almost all of the sound effects are wow,
Wow,
by Owen
wow.
Wilson, and then bam, you just blew the meme brain.
I'm pretty sure either A, you would have a stroke, B, you would have a seizure, or C, you would
Both.
develop some sort of rare, like, incurable disease
Where
and
you
die.
think you're Nick
And you
Cage.
think you're Nick Cage, yeah.
You're now
Nick Cage with an Owen Wilson accent.
Amazing.
Wow.
Just go around
wow,
saying,
wow,
wow,
wow.
I literally can't even imagine that. That is Inception. Right
Yeah,
there,
that
buddy.
is.
That's real life
Shit.
I
Inception.
believe the movie, but I don't think this is real life.
I didn't actually witness this, did I?
Oh,
Oh.
that was fun.
So moving on.
Was this a dream?
Was that whole scene a dream? Elon Musk, remember how he shot a rocket into space? We
Yeah,
kind of
tomorrow.
vaguely
Car,
went,
yeah.
yeah, but he shot a car too.
Yeah.
Did we go over that? I don't
No.
think we went over that.
No,
Well,
but
he shot the
you
rocket.
He
The
shot the
other-
rocket,
yeah,
and there was a
car.
car in it,
Yeah.
and he's actually
Cars in
tracking it,
space, yeah.
and it's supposed to hit Mars. I didn't
And
know.
you know what they're playing?
What?
They're playing David Bowie.
Are they
In
really?
the car. Yep.
What is it?
Bowie's
What
in
song?
space.
Oh my
What
god.
car
That's
did they
amazing.
launch?
Ground control.
There's no one
made
in
top.
it, right?
No,
Okay.
no, there is actually.
There's
There is a dummy,
Oh.
There's a dummy.
and I think they named them.
What
something, I
what
can't
is the
remember
goal of this, right? They want to colonize Mars or
Yeah.
something?
Oh yeah, that's what he wants.
Yeah.
He's straight up.
How
Dude,
much money does he have?
a lot.
A lot.
Like
He-
billions,
yeah.
but like enough to colonize a fucking planet?
Well, he owns like multiple companies.
Like I feel like colonize. You know how much it costs to just run a country, let alone colonize a
Well, he's the
planet?
first person to have independent space travel apart from a government. Did you know that?
Where
I'm pretty
where
sure
did he
he is.
shoot it from?
His net
Over
worth
here.
is 20.7 billion.
See, even still though, like if you think about countries, they have billions and they still fail.
Well, yeah,
just
but they're
think
also
that's-
dumb.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But how smart is this guy?
Pretty fucking smart.
But does he really think he's gonna
I
colonize
don't think
Mars?
he's smart.
I don't
He's
think
got
he-
people that are smart.
he hires a lot of smart people.
I just think it's
I
insane.
don't think he will. I don't think he'll colonize Mars. Don't
I
get me
think
wrong.
he'll
Maybe-
lead the charge.
I think
Just
he's
no.
to
the-
start.
I think he's the like going to be a good pusher for it.
Andromeda.
Honestly, I hope it works because it would be great to send like 4 billion people off this planet
Yeah.
and
Push
just
'em.
go live there,
Yeah.
and then we can save this
They
Earth.
found water on it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they did. So that mean, yeah. They also think they found a planet with water that is in the closest galaxy to us. So
Planet X, right? I thought that
no,
was
not
another-
Planet X is another one. It's Planet TC something number.
God, it sounds like plausible, but it's like literally hundreds of years away.
Oh, it's like
we know so
140
little
million
about the
light
We're
years.
galaxy.
never like in our lifetime, we're not.
Oh
Gonna,
yeah, no.
you're
It's
not
like
gonna
140 million light years away. You're never gonna get there.
see. You're
It's
never.
not like tomorrow aliens are gonna show up and like, we'll show you the universe.
I can show you the world.
If they showed up
Jesus
though, they would
Christ.
kill us off. There's no way they would keep us.
I don't know.
There's no way. Why would they keep us? Most of us suck.
I would be a good cat. I could be like a cat.
No,
for them.
some of us would be like funny and humorous.
I can
but
entertain aliens all
The
night long.
Tide Pod generation done.
Oh
They're
yeah,
done.
no, they'd be like, you know what they would probably like pick us off, but if
What if
anything,
they
they're
eat Tide
researching
Pods?
us.
Yeah,
if
they-
they eat Tide Pod, they
Huh?
came to our
What if they
planet
live
for our
off of Tide Pods?
delicacies.
Then they're the guys they keep.
Yeah, they're the chefs.
We don't know. They could be just as big as assholes as we are.
I don't
you know.
want them to show up and look like us. That would piss me off.
Yeah,
Like,
that would piss me off.
We're
too.
not-
Are you fucking kidding me?
We waited all this time for this shit. Go
What if they're
back.
just blue?
I want
Just
to.
blue
I'd
versions
be
of
fine
us.
with
Yeah,
that.
if it's literally actually us though.
Just blue. Yeah, see, I want some District 9 shit.
Yeah, like insect people.
Yeah, or like alien
I don't think I
AVP
could
shit.
do that. I think I could do like humanoid.
No, I don't want them to look anything like us.
Speaking of alien,
Why?
real quick
Because
side
I want
note.
to be able to know. I don't want like,
Yeah,
Patrick
should-
number 2 to
yeah.
come hang out and I don't fucking know it. And then all of a sudden he's eating my Tide and shit, and I'm just supposed to be like,
yeah.
what's this?
Oh, that's what are you doing, Patrick? Oh, just Earth delicacy, Tide Pod.
It's snacking.
Snacking on Tide Pods.
Maybe that's what the Tide Pods generation is.
Yeah, maybe there's just a bunch of aliens. Speaking of alien though,
They're already here.
apparently there actually is a fish. It's a
A fish that lives
There
off
we
Tide Pods.
no. There actually is a fish. It's deep.
Why
it's
is
the
that an
closest- Ugh, Tide Pods. Ugh. There's you are Patrick number 2. There's a fish that lives in the deep waters around I think 1,000 miles off the coast of Taiwan. It sometimes travels inland a little bit though, but it has a like an extendable jaw, kind of like Alien.
Oh my god.
Except it's not like the full like.
No,
It's like the
It's
top part
called
of
an
the.
eel.
No, he's talking to like the mouth opens and,
And
then
then,
shit
like,
comes
part of
out
it
of it.
comes out.
Eel.
Not
It's
eels
no,
can't-
it is an eel. It's of the eel
Eels
family.
do that?
Eels
It's a
do that.
certain eel.
I learned that from
Fuck
Tim
eels.
because we were talking about xenomorphs.
Fuck
Yep.
eels.
It's really fucked
You talking
up.
about this thing?
I'm sure you'll find it, and it's terrifying, dude. It's terrifying.
There's other creatures.
Yup.
That's why I don't fuck with the
It's not that
ocean,
exact one. I'm pretty sure,
but it has
but
a little thing.
it does that. It has like these extended.
Eels terrify me.
The ocean terrifies
the
me.
Yeah,
water
that's
snake.
true. Yeah, anything,
Oceans
Oh.
terrify me.
It's like a
The
water
ocean's so
snake,
fucked.
except not.
everything about the ocean
It's just
says don't
okay,
go
if you're talking
into
about the electric eel,
No.
Talk about all eels.
Oh, I'm talking about
it's
anything
a
in the
water
ocean.
snake.
You see
No,
the
it's not.
barracudas?
Oh, dude, barracudas are terrifying, especially like the
Barracudas are
scene with
huge.
Nemo.
Yes, dude. Barracudas are. I've seen barracudas like in aquariums that are like as long as this table and like as wide. They're huge.
Yeah, they're big fucking
Oh
fish,
my
man.
god, so slimy.
Oh, that's it.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's the one. Look at see the top part come out. Look at that.
Oh fuck that. Dude.
Look, and there's what's the top part in.
I'm out. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
And look, it's such dark as night because they
Dude.
fucking are bottom feeders, man.
That's exactly where Alien came from.
I guarantee you, yeah. All right, so yeah, Elon Musk shot a car in space, and he's tracking it. I didn't know that, and it's gonna hit Mars and stuff like that. Last little bit. So, have you guys heard of the hidden treasure in the Rockies? I know you might have.
Maybe.
The
Wasn't that
one
on
with that
National
guy who
Treasure?
fell off or jumped out of the plane. That guy.
No,
Cooper?
that's a different one.
Wasn't
TV
that
Cooper.
National Treasure too?
No, different.
So it's not DB Cooper.
It's not DB Cooper's.
Okay.
That was not in the Rockies either. That was
It's like over in Washington State, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
It
Yeah.
was in forests, something like in the
Yeah, it was
hills
in-
and mountains
yeah.
there. I can't remember where. I know because I'm DB Cooper lore.
Like Portland or Washington area.
He's there around there.
Still out there.
He's,
Yeah.
he's dead
Anyway,
by now. Anyways,
so
so there's apparently this guy. He's a millionaire. He's written books about this treasure that he's hidden in the Rockies. Only he knows where it is,
Mhm.
and he put like millions of dollars in this chest in like gold and silver and stuff.
Nice.
And he's written these books, and the books are super cryptic. And he says the treasure's out there, no one's found it yet. Well, apparently a dude died trying to find this treasure. He's the fourth reported case in dying.
I shouldn't laugh.
I mean, you shouldn't, but it's also kind of funny because like
Well,
This-
what if somebody finds that?
if the treasure, oh, they'll be rich as shit.
Or no shit.
if
but
it's there,
don't you kind of wish you looked for it?
if it's there,
If it's
If
there,
it's there.
it's been like this for I think 10 years now.
2010 is when he buried it.
so yeah, 8 years.
8 years, yeah.
And that's the thing is, you literally have no proof. No, if the book will sell, I mean, I would make shit up.
I think he's made like 3 books.
All right,
Yeah.
there's a $2 million treasure hidden somewhere in the Rockies, and at least 4 people have died finding it.
Yep, and this is guy number 4.
How did they die? They just stay out
This
there
dude,
too
like,
long?
fell.
Let's take a look at this one. This is from the BBC.
Bears fall off cliffs.
Fourth man,
This dude fell, I think.
fourth U.S. man dies hunting for buried treasure.
Well, he doesn't look like he
U.S.
should be
man
hiking.
fell to his death while searching for buried treasure in the Rockies. Okay.
That's it's Grandpa George right there.
I think he fell into like a geyser or something and like burned.
Ooh, fuck
I
that.
think.
What a way to go.
That's the wrong tunnel to
pretty
be
sure-
exploring.
Shit, could you imagine? Geysers, they get up there like, is
'Cause
there
I wrote down
volcanoes?
Yellowstone because I think I
No,
was
they
trying to
erupt
remember
because
that.
the
like-
water's boiling.
Yeah.
Yellowstone's.
No, but I
He
know
died,
that, but I
like,
wrote that down because I think
instant.
that was how he
Well,
died,
yeah,
if I remember
it's
correctly.
scalding.
Oh,
He
Uh,
fell
God.
into a geyser.
I would not want to be geyser. I guess you die really quick, but
No,
No.
you don't think so?
You-
no, it's like burning.
Yeah, but it would just melt your.
Yeah,
like,
your nerves would go and you die. You die within, I'd
If
say,
it's
5 seconds.
boiling water, I feel like you would just like.
No, you
you'd
die
be
in
dead.
I'd 5 seconds.
And the
5
shock
seconds
too.
isn't quick.
Oh, it's not quick, but it's quicker
I
than
wonder
like
if it
something
shot
else.
him up. Like.
You know, that's actually a thing, by the way.
What? People fall in it and they shoot them out?
Are there cold geysers?
No.
I don't think
I don't
that's
think so.
possible.
No, 'cause
geyser,
that-
it's boiling
the reason
water,
it
it's
shoots
from
up is
volcanoes.
because
It's
the
the heat.
pressure. Yeah.
The heat and pressure from the volcano.
The one
pushes
in
it.
Yellowstone is supposed
Which
to
is
be the
it?
biggest one because it's got the biggest volcano.
It's the super volcano. By the way, there was like 2 earthquakes by,
Yellowstone.
yeah, so.
Holy shit.
And Isn't that one? If that one erupts, that's supposed to take on.
The super caldera.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to kill the whole country.
It kills the whole world, actually. There's a few stats.
What?
Because
The volcano pit underneath it's supposed to be
Well,
that big.
it's so.
I don't know about the world. I
No,
know it's the country.
It would fuck up the whole world. Here's why. So when it pops, right? When the world zip pops, I
Yes.
call it the world zip.
There's something about a geyser, but he did fall after his foot slipped. 100 and 500 feet.
Holy shit!
Well, he must have been up there.
Yeah, no, that he must have been like rock climbing. There's no way unless he was on like a no.
You got to think about it logically. Why would the guy carrying $200 million in a chest? Put it that high up?
Yeah,
According to
that's another thing. I wonder if they think about that.
according to the Romansky chest, he says is buried above elevation of 5,000 feet, somewhere in the Rocky Mountains between Santa Fe, New Mexico.
He hired a
and the Canadian
helicopter,
border.
maybe?
Wow,
That's the only thing I
that's
think.
a hell of a distance.
Why wouldn't you take people with you? Was he by himself? I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, he was by himself.
Probably,
I'm
Yeah,
pretty
see,
sure.
I would take like 10 of us and we'd split the fucking thing. We don't get selfish about it. I ain't going.
That's
up
a
there
lot
alone.
of ground to cover.
10
though.
million?
It is.
Oh, million
You
apiece?
go
That's fair.
from New Mexico
all the way to the Canadian border.
Canadian border.
That's easily what 2,000 miles, if not more.
But it's cryptic, right? So it gives clues.
It gives clues, yeah. But I mean, at the same time, it could be so cryptic to the point where I've never read any of these books, but I've just read
Well, how
synopsis.
cryptic do you think you can be trying to do something like
Yeah,
that?
but how is he going to describe it? He's obviously not going to be like, go to fucking longitude this, this, and
Yeah.
this. He's going to be like, start in New Mexico, work your way up,
Yeah, I
then
mean,
come back down.
and on top of it too, watch when we're adults, when we're like 30 or 40, this guy's gonna come out and say, "I made it all up, and I just wanted people to die."
I wanted people to die, or I wanted to
I
sell a
thought you
book.
said
Yeah.
he died or something like that.
No, the dude's alive.
Oh,
The
the-
person that was looking for it died.
I wonder if he feels guilt. The guy writing the books.
I doubt it. He
I
would have
doubt
came
it.
out
He's
with
a-
it already.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess that's true.
after like number 2.
I'm sure he gets a call. It's like none of them died. Sweet, baby. Like,
Just
Well,
fuck, 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 fuck,
Well,
fuck.
well, if it's the
Stop.
truth, I wonder.
I don't think anything's buried. I really don't.
no, I don't think so either. I think
Well,
he's
so-
full of shit.
Well, if it was, I mean,
Why
it's a
would you-
possibility.
I mean, I guess unless you're like you have a ton of money and you're like, I'm gonna prove that people are so greedy they'll die for it, like some sick twisted Saw game. I guess.
I
I
have
guess.
$2 million hidden in the Rocky Mountains.
That's one way to do it, and legally it's not.
It's not
know?
murder.
Legally, it's not. Yeah, it's just yeah.
He technically killed 4 people, so, and he hasn't been charged, so he's doing something.
I don't know.
He might be the
I don't
most
think you can
effective
charge him
serial
with murder.
killer ever.
Seriously.
I don't think you can charge him with murder.
No,
for
you
that.
can't.
You can't.
Obviously, they would have
That's
already.
it's their own choice to go and find this treasure that he buried.
And they have no way of proving if it's true. Like they can't. Even if he said no, it's not true, people might not believe it. They'd still go.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I would do that,
Just say
but
with a big grin on your face. It's not
Or
true.
wink.
it's not true. No, that's crazy. You might be right. He might be.
The world's most
I
effective.
would
serial
love to see an interview with him, like if he actually feels guilt, or if he's like, no, that's their fault.
Yeah.
Like I did
killer.
it.
Foot shouldn't have slipped, idiot. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
I did it. Why couldn't they? I did it with a chest.
Well, you got if he's got that much money, he's got to had like equipment. I mean, if it's 50,000 feet above elevation, goddamn, he could have used a helicopter for all we know.
5,000.
50,000 super. Is that? That's way up there. Is that even
Yeah.
possible? That's airplane shit.
Yeah,
That might be space shit.
I kept it in a bubble.
kept
in
it a
space.
bubble.
It's-
It's orbiting the planet.
It's Elon Musk yet. It's actually that's the whole thing. It's Musk.
It's a satellite.
He's doing it.
Well, either way, he could have just gotten a helicopter. And,
What were
if
we
he's got the
saying?
money
back to
for
the
it.
super volcano.
Oh
thing.
yeah,
That's
I
the
want to
only.
know about this.
So, first off, when it pops, right, all U.S. gone, straight off the bat, all Northern America, pretty much
So
gone.
what do you mean by gone? Like covered in soot, or we're gonna
Covered in
burn
la-
to
well,
death?
the lava would affect
The
like half the
earthquake
country,
from
then
the
soot would
explosion
affect the
and the
other
lava.
half.
Yep.
What? So this is happening underneath us,
Yep.
and we're just cool
Yeah, we're
with it?
literally chilling under
We
a
have
volcano.
nothing we can do
How
about
did
it.
no one in 15 years of education
They
ever
know.
tell me this?
Oh, they know.
They've known.
They can't do anything about it, though. What can you do about a volcano under us?
Is it? Do they? I guess
It's
they
not
watch
active.
it,
They don't think it's active. They don't think it's
but they
active.
don't know.
They
What
don't
if it's
think it's
shooting
gonna-
geyser shit? Isn't it active? What do you-
No,
That's
no,
just
the
from the
geyser's
heat.
there because of the heat from underneath it.
Oh, okay.
Imagine, you got your volcano here, and then you got your water, and then you got your thing, geyser.
So it could just activate.
It's-
Doesn't
it
it just
could.
happen all the time?
They predicted it won't happen for what, another 100,000 some
Long,
odd years?
long
Yeah, oh,
before,
long.
long past our lifetime.
Yeah, long past
yeah,
our
but
life.
still, eventually that shit's
What,
gonna happen.
what
Oh,
they,
yeah.
they predicted, no, the lava would only affect like half the country. The soot would affect the other
The
half.
soot's actually what would affect
It-
the
it
whole
would-
world.
Yeah, the world, which would block out the sky and then
Is it the
just rain
biggest
down on
volcano
it.
on the
Sure.
planet?
You never saw the Matrix, but in the Matrix, one
There's
of
a
the,
movie called Volcano that's
Yep.
based specifically on that.
volcano.
I didn't
yeah.
know this.
Yep. It's
at
not a good
all.
movie.
That's
so.
crazy as
But
shit.
it's not bad
It's not.
considering what they got with.
That's true. But yeah, no, the soot. Because imagine just a regular volcano. When it goes up and you see all that soot, it goes on for a long
2
time.
inches
Like
is-
Mount
2
St.
inches of
Helens
soot
went like
collapsed
all
the
the
roof.
way.
Yeah,
Wow.
Mount St. Helens, they saw another fucking.
Isn't that what happened in Pompeii?
Yeah, Pompeii.
Pompeii,
Yeah, you
the
can't-
volcano
that-
went out, and they
when you
all
breathe
got
that-
fossilized or whatever,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, you breathe it in and it creates a cement in your lungs
Yep.
and it kills you that way too.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I did not know this.
Yeah, so like, dude, that volcano, whole world dead.
That's
Easily.
crazy.
Well, maybe not the whole world, but it fucks up.
I
We're
was
dead.
surprised to find out 2 inches of soot on your roof will collapse it.
Really?
It's heavy.
Yeah.
It must be heavy as shit.
It's dense. Yeah.
I did not
You
know
wouldn't
that.
think it's heavy when you think ashes on.
I think it's
fire.
insane that
But it's
nobody
rock,
told me
though,
this.
so like,
Yeah.
it makes sense.
That's crazy, man. I
Yeah.
did not know that.
Isn't that insane?
And people just go to Yellowstone to see this shit.
Yeah, I want to go to Yellowstone just to see the geyser and be like, oh shit,
Well, yeah,
I'm
like
literally on the peak.
this is death. This is humanity's death right here. That's crazy. I didn't know that. That's so cool.
So it gets even crazier.
It's
Like,
cool.
That is cool. I mean, it is cool. I mean,
it's alright.
that'd be a cool way for us to all die.
It's cool until it happens.
Yeah, well, if it happens, at
Yeah, at
least
least
it's
we're
over.
fossilized, you know. Man.
That's
I
true.
don't even think that.
No, I think we would be.
I don't think humans would be.
Where's Yellowstone? Colorado?
Yeah.
Wyoming.
Wyoming.
Wyoming?
Wyoming, it actually covers 4 states.
So we'd be killed by soot, not the lava.
I think a little of both. I think it's so big the
Could
lava
you
would
imagine
just.
seeing the lava? Like, that's crazy. That's
There-
crazy. to think
We
about.
might be able to see it
So
right below.
here's what would happen.
That's crazy,
in
dude.
millimeters. Okay. So
Oh shit! Thickness of what? The soot?
pretty sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
look, we only got like 1 to 3. Or is that 3
That's
to
enough
10?
to
That's
kill us,
3
though.
to 10. We're in the 3 to 10 range.
Oh, that's not-
Actually,
no, we're 1 to
no,
3.
we're on like the cusp.
Oh, yeah,
That's-
we're mid. Oh, yeah.
We're still.
We'd have to go out to New York City and
We
hang
just need
out.
to move to Mexico.
Yeah, they got it made in Mexico. They got to
Well,
deal
look
with
at
the
They
that,
probably don't, because it probably does not. They probably didn't cover that part.
I mean, also
I mean,
you gotta
it's
remember
down here, it's over there.
this is also like the initial burst. I'm assuming
That's
too,
Yeah.
probably.
crazy, dude.
It's like, look at the dude. Look at the fucking
So
center of it.
that's how big. That's crazy.
That's just for the. That's what we were guessing is just the soot.
Yeah.
That's
And then you gotta
crazy.
imagine winds pick it up and take it places and
So I
shit.
imagine there's
Well,
some
it's
government
pollution
group-
in the water too.
Yep, water.
And then you got a dramatic whole world thing going on.
Yeah, and let alone now the U.S. is gone, so that's a world economy.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Well, I mean, even if it's the 1 to 2 inches, it's still survivable. But a lot of people are gonna fucking die.
Oh,
Oh my god, yeah. That would cut the population down like 200 mil.
easily,
easily more than that.
more than that.
No, how many people are in the U.S.? Is it like 300?
Oh, well, no, there's
750
like
million.
yeah,
Like, we're not
million.
at the bill yet.
No, Bill's 800 billion or 7 billion is like the world or something
Yeah,
like
8
that.
billion. I think we're at 8
We're
billion.
at 8
per
or 9
people.
billion. Yeah, we're only at like 700, I think,
That's crazy.
million.
That's insane. I didn't know that. That's so cool.
Yeah, I was actually reading about it I think 2 years ago on stuff that could kill us instantly. Another one, pretty much all of it was space shit.
Oh yeah, like any asteroid, like if it's
Asteroid will kill us. A black
The
hole.
magnetic field around the Earth is something that can happen with
Yep.
that.
So
and
this
kill
is
us.
this is a different map here. So this is the kill zone.
Holy shit! I look how they
It
just.
literally says kill zone people.
I'm glad we're outside this kill zone.
The
We're-
primary and then the secondary, and then it will spread from there because of wind.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, which is the soot thing that we saw, which is
Yeah.
it's still likely to kill people, but
Dude, that's crazy.
Look at that shit.
That kill zone covers
All of Nevada is in the secondary zone.
3, 4 states.
Las Vegas, fuck.
Yep. Vegas is gone.
Texas made it.
Texas made
Part
it.
Kind of.
Texas made it. Part of Texas.
I mean,
California looks like they made it for a little while.
Somehow.
let's
Florida
hope there's
survived.
no
I
wind
like how they
that
put
day.
Alaska and Hawaii there.
Yeah.
Like, guys.
Alaska get front row seat to it.
Yeah.
It's- Holy shit.
Was it westward winds?
It got a little warmer up
It
here.
hit a little bit warmer.
Yeah.
Moose are pissed.
Moose are. Well, Hawaii's also on a volcano.
Yeah, I knew that one. I know
They're all deactivated.
everything about. Yeah,
Well, except for the newest
Deactivated.
island.
Inactive. Yeah,
Inactive.
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 And when you think about it too, it's kind of funny. All major cities, for the most part, are like built on top of like shit storms.
You know those islands are only made because the volcano's moving.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy, dude.
Japan and like Japan, Los Angeles, New York City.
Mount-
We're all built on
Mount-
fault lines.
Mount
Yeah.
Fuji's active now, isn't it? In Japan?
I think so.
It's crazy. I love that shit. That stuff fascinates
World
me.
It's
ending
supposed to be
shit.
the-
I love that stuff.
Giant, biggest mountain or something like that. No, it's not the biggest mountain.
I'm telling you, man, all this happens. You know who survives? Russia.
Yeah.
Russia comes
They're
out of
just gonna be
every
like,
natural disaster.
Look at the
Okay.
fucking naked dude from the fucking
Yeah,
last
I'm
podcast,
telling you,
man.
Russia survives everything.
Yeah,
And that's what's going to happen. The aliens are going to show up to only Russians. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
Okay, so according to this, it would kill an estimated 87,000 people immediately.
That's crazy.
Immediately. That's not any secondary thing. That's immediate.
So, like, as soon as
Boom.
heat
Yeah.
wave,
87 million people dead. 87,000 people dead.
that's crazy.
How big's the pocket they guessed? Is it anything about that?
Could you imagine? Oh, that's crazy.
Like not the
That's so cool.
like the crater that the lava sits on.
You also got to think too. All the nuclear power plants.
Oh, yeah.
That shit. That's gonna get into the fucking reactors and shit. That'll be bad for it.
There's so much shit.
Are
that
there
can kill
power
us.
plants in that area? I mean, let alone that's just going to cause a nuclear
If
breakdown.
it's in the Midwest, I'm sure there's fucking
There's
power
some.
plants.
There's
There's
some in
so much
California, I
land
think.
out there. They have to be building some fucked up shit out there.
Oh, real quick. Want to guess what number 1 was on the list I was reading of things that could kill us like that?
Earthquake.
People.
It's space shit.
Asteroid.
Nope.
Like the fucking Armageddon asteroid.
Aliens.
Nope. Oh fuck. What was it called? It's more or less when a star explodes, the light from it,
Radiation?
the radiation from the light. It's a fucking. I can't remember the name of it now. A
Red
pulsar,
giant?
I think. Anyways, it shoots out in 2 directions,
Yeah.
and we're like directly downwind of one, and
Oh.
it would literally just boil the Earth.
I know that I've read, I don't know if it's bullshit, but I read something if the sun goes up like 2 degrees, we die. Something insane. Like we're right next, like if the sun goes up, it's just enough to break
Well,
whatever's
we're fucking
protecting us.
destroying our fucking atmosphere.
It's the
Yeah.
magnetic. It's the
So,
magnetic
there was something
magnetic
like
field
that
around
where
us.
if it's like we're that close to death at all
the
times.
solar flares that happen, the sunspots, that has a big effect on our magnetic field, or the natural magnetic field around
We
Earth.
haven't had a good one of those in a few years either.
Honestly, I
Well,
wouldn't
you don't
be
want a
surprised.
good one.
I wouldn't be surprised if something kills us in our lifetime.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And that might just be ego talking, but I have that feeling that like we're gonna be in the time that
If it's in our lifetime, I think it's be man-made, not.
Yeah, no,
natural
I agree.
I
disaster.
just hope for
100%.
Mad Max.
I think we're at 26 right now. I think we have at least 50 to 60 years for someone else to fuck up royally when we are in this world of just
Yeah.
trying shit. What's this gonna do? Oh, fucking
Okay,
try
figure
it.
it out.
Try it. Let's send shit to Mars.
All right,
Like,
last little thing before we end.
all right.
Pick one movie you had to be an apocalypse in.
One movie.
Realistic, can't be zombies, because zombies aren't realistic.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess I only know like video games like
That's
Fallout.
fine, you can use that.
Like
Fallout
Fallout
works.
4. I would
Okay,
be,
okay.
or any of the
Or
Fallout.
like New Vegas and stuff.
I think that's the most realistic is Fallout. But they always say like the games are bullshit because radiation would kill us all.
Oh yeah. yeah.
I would say Fallout. I could live in Fallout.
Okay.
Not well.
Well,
I would be a ghoul or something, but I could live in it.
Patrick.
I think Mad Max, honestly.
Mad Max?
Or Mad Max, or I wouldn't consider it like an apocalypse. Then you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. I was kind of thinking Predators.
Yeah. No, Predator's not
Where they
apocalypse.
put you on the planet?
Yeah, but that's not apocalypse.
It's
That's
like
just you've been
survival thing.
chosen.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
You've been chosen.
You're like
That's
the
why I
biggest
didn't
piece of
wanna
shit in the
say it.
world, You've been chosen.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to say it, but I was thinking Mad Max.
It's a good choice, but wrong for the category.
Well, that's why I said my first guess was Mad
Mad
Max.
Max.
Mad Max. Yeah.
What
I'm trying to think of other apocalyptic.
There's not a
Video
whole lot
games,
of
too. You can do-
apocalyptic scenario that I
video
can think
games,
of
too.
other than
especially
Fallout.
without zombies.
Without zombies, yeah.
Zombies is the big thing.
I can't.
Is District 9 apocalypse?
No,
No,
No.
that's like
Oh.
because there's still civilization outside of it.
That's true.
There's
I'll even
all I
slide
can
to
think-
Elysium.
honestly all I can think
consider.
out if it doesn't involve zombies is Fallout and Mad Max. That's all I can think of.
I think I would die in Mad Max world.
So
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
that's why I was trying
You'd
to
be- you'd be
picture
like,
some kind of survival
I have way
situation.
too big of a mouth.
Fuck, is it
You'd
number
be
2?
one of the blood banks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, fuck you.
No, I was thinking the second Mad
Straight
Max
up.
Road Warrior or whatever, where the
Yeah.
one guy with the mask on,
Yes.
and he said literally only has the mask. They did a joke on in Rick and Morty with the guy.
Yeah.
with the mask. You'd be that guy, I think.
Yeah. I don't think I would do well with Mad Max world.
Is there a movie or game where the sun goes out?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Highlander 2.
Did you know there's 6 Highlanders?
Yeah.
I did not know
I-
that.
I haven't seen Highlander 2, and I
There's
did
6
not
of
know
them.
there's six
There's
of them.
6 of them.
I was
The
at
sun goes out.
work and I saw
And
it.
And
well, they create a protective barrier around the Earth for the sun.
Could you imagine permanent darkness? That would fuck me up. I could not live in permanent darkness.
Alaska.
Yeah, well, that's only for half the year though, and it's not like pitch black.
That's pretty much permanent for a while, Aaron.
No,
Well,
he's
pitch
talking
black,
like
depending where
he's
you live.
talking literally pitch black though.
Well, that's why it'd be so fucking cold.
Well, it'd be cold. I don't think it would be cold. You wouldn't eat anything. Nothing would grow. No vegetation. Well, some vegetation would, but not a lot. You'd have to be
Mushrooms.
You'd have to be eating
Mushrooms
mushrooms.
would have to be the only vegetation.
Hope you're
I
not
could
allergic to mushrooms.
I don't like mushrooms. Though.
Well, you'd have to start
You
like
have to learn to like them.
I really don't know if I would survive well in most. The only world I think I could do well in is zombies, like a Walking Dead thing. And the only reason I think that is because I'm a decent leader, and because I think I can talk my way out of being killed.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
I-
talk about
well,
being killed
see,
from zombies.
No,
Only
zombies.
thing I
I
could
think
think
I'd
of
do
that-
okay killing zombies. I think I'd be too cocky. I'd be that guy who makes it like 2 seasons, and then he's like, "All right, I'll take care of this," and he gets bit.
Yep.
I would
Shit.
definitely. I'd get bit by one of those guys who's I don't see it.
Sneaker.
Yeah, I
The
would.
only
That'd
thing
be
I
me.
could
The
think
one
of
that's
is
walking from
I-
6
yes,
miles
I
away.
do. That'd be
I
me.
feel like I do good at it because I took Boy Scouts and then I've taken survival classes.
That my big weakness would be my mouth, and then I'd have to lean on people to like build shit because I don't know how to make fires and shit.
Yeah, we could tell people what to do.
Yeah, but until they revolt, like that's the thing. It's like eventually they're always like, "Well, this guy doesn't fuck
I
do
mean,
He
anything."
doesn't do anything.
I
He sits
think-
around and tells us to build this.
Exactly.
I've taken classes where they touched on how like navigate with the stars and all that other crap. And
See, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, John would be leaning on me and Patrick.
Yeah, like I
100%.
would have to. Like I would be able to do like some of the stuff. Like I could do like
what plants are edible,
I can't do any of that.
like
Like
the chicken shroom.
I couldn't do any of that. I could kill.
You can
not-
drink the water out
I'm
of
not
it.
even a hunter. I couldn't even hunt. I've
Nope.
never hunted in my life. So
See-
I'm not a hunter, a gatherer. Oh, I don't know what. Maybe I wouldn't survive.
I don't think
know.
you would.
I
I'd
don't
choose
know.
Mad Max
You would.
World 2 though. That or Turbo Kid. One of the two.
That's Mad Max.
Yeah. It's
Mad-
Mad Max without guns.
I think my best
No,
chance is
there was
Fallout.
guns.
There was guns. Without vehicles. There was bikes.
With robots.
With robots.
Is it just replace
What?
zombies with fucking robots?
And replace vehicles with bicycles. But no, I would choose Mad Max because I feel like I could be a crazy war boy or something. I could do that.
No, see, again, I'm just trying to rely on my survival
No,
skills.
No, I wouldn't even be like a war boy with the group. I'd just be a crazy person.
I'd pick Fallout and I'd try to find other failures like me, and then we could all be ghouls together, and then some guy will come in and kill us all.
You're going the good neighbors. Like it
Yeah,
sounds like.
I'm
You're
gonna
going-
be
You're going the good neighbor.
a lot of weak people in one
You'd
place.
just be the mobs.
Pre-
for someone to kill.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I'd be a part of the mob to eventually put me out of my misery. I
Oh
don't
my
think
God.
apocalypse is not my
Oh.
thing. I don't
Yeah.
think. I'd
You
do
know what's
well.
a good one we missed? Book of Eli.
That's what I was gonna say.
Ooh,
I was gonna say Book of Eli.
I
That's a
would be
good
one of
one.
the
What
people
was the
he
reason
gets.
for apocalypse for that? I can't even remember.
I can't remember either.
I just know he was carrying around
The Bible.
a Bible
Yeah.
for the blind.
No, I think
Yeah,
it was like a
right.
Fallout situation.
I
Nukes
think it
went
was.
off, and they all got like sent back to grade zero. Like they had no technology.
Yeah, but at least there's a happy ending to that too. They're rebuilding
War
civilization.
turned the world
Yeah,
into a
around
wasteland.
religion.
That's
Yeah.
what it-
around religion.
Well, no,
It's not-
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't that. The thing is that Gary Oldman, that guy who played.
Yeah, he
that-
was building civilization.
He was
but
building
he
something,
wanted that
and he
book.
wanted the book because he knew that book could help people believe and help control
How-
them.
Yeah, religion.
Yeah,
Well,
with
that was
religion.
the,
He
yeah. That's,
found
But
out
they
how that
also
book
had
was
other
rewritten.
books.
didn't they? The war started because of religion. Wasn't that the part of the thing? That's why he was defending it. Because they burned out everything because
don't remember.
religion caused the war. So they
Might be-
blamed it.
that
So
might
they
be
were
that.
rebuilding it. Hopefully this time with one religion.
I don't think that's what happened in Book of Eli.
I can't remember.
I
I
can't
watched
remember
it pretty.
I
fucked
know
up.
the evil guy
Watched it pretty
knew
fucked
that
up.
was a
Pretty
book
drunk.
of power. He knew
He knew
he
people would
said
follow it.
he said the world's greatest strength or something or weakness would be belief, the belief in something.
Man, that really was like an anarchist movie. Now that I
Yeah,
think
no.
about it.
I need
What
to
a really
rewatch
good
that.
movie.
Yeah.
No,
That's
the
my
fight scenes
that's
were
one of
sick.
my dad's favorite movies.
The twist at the end was fucked.
I love-
blood.
What?
Yeah, that
I-
was.
and
No,
the-
Eli's not blind.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, he
Eli's
is.
blind.
No, he memorized the book. 'cause he
No,
knew how to,
he's blind.
He's
blind.
It's in Braille. He's the only one that can
he
read
knew how
it.
to read it.
No,
No, no,
you
no,
see
he's
his
blind.
eyes at the end.
You see his
and
eyes
they
at
do
the end. He's
something with
blind.
it. He's
That's
blind.
like the twist. It's like he takes his
But the
glasses
whole
off
time he's
finally,
been blind.
and he's blind. He's
He has the
completely
blind
got
eyes.
cataracts.
Yeah, the
cataracts.
cataracts.
Completely blind, and he's the only one that can read it. He's because no one
But in
knows
the end,
Braille. All the blind people have died at this point.
no, not yet. In the end, the Gary Oldman gets the book, and his wife, who's blind, can
Oh,
read
okay.
Braille, and she refuses to.
Oh,
I thought the wife was blind.
no.
Yeah, she was.
Eli was blind.
So
That's
the
the
wife,
big
the
twist.
wife was
I don't-
blind,
I
and
don't
Eli
remember
was
that.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, we gotta rewatch this.
And
shit.
Dumbledore was a cannibal.
I did not know that.
Yep. Remember the house they stayed in? And
Oh,
then they go
yes.
outside and there's like graves,
Yeah,
and they're like,
yeah,
I gotta have some
cannibal.
dinner tonight. Yep,
Yeah,
that's
Swamp
Dumbledore.
Thing. Yep.
Dumbledore was a
Dude, I
cannibal.
might go home and rent this movie. And
Just don't
watch
get
it
fucked up
tonight.
and you know.
Yeah, no.
I just own it on.
But I
hard.
remember the twist.
Well, now that we've covered all the bases,
Yeah, that was.
Okay.
that's good.
So that was a good podcast.
Yeah, it was good.
No,
It was
solid.
we fucking
Solid.
covered the board
Well,
from the
well-
assassination of JFK all the way to the giant volcano that's gonna murder us all.
The Book of Eli.
And to look at
That's
you like,
fantastic.
We touched on religion quite a bit in this podcast.
that's
We
fine.
did. It's all right. It's okay to
we
take break.
did good. We did good.
All right, so
So-
let's do our sign off.
Yeah, and plug.
All right, everybody, follow, like us, love us on Twitter, Swiss Army Nerds, Instagram, Swiss Army Nerds, YouTube, Swiss Army Nerds. We are the only one; the other one's deactivated. So yeah, I checked into that. So
Okay.
Swiss Army Nerds, Facebook, Swiss Army Nerds, SoundCloud, Swiss Army Nerds. You can download and listen to us whenever you want.
Subscribe.
Subscribe, please share it. Let the
Comment.
world know.
Let us
Comment.
know if you want us to do anything.
Chris,
If you see me
comment.
at a bar, don't tell me things when I'm drunk or you're drunk, because I won't be able to understand or remember.
That's
If you
right.
if you want to tell him something, write it down, put it in his pocket.
You shouldn't
right.
tell Neil anyway.
You shouldn't
Get
tell me
everyone-
anyways, 'cause
everybody else.
I don't remember things when I'm sober. So
This is true. So yes, like, love, comment. Of course, we love doing it. It was a good one.
the one thing I do.
We get any
I do
update
mention-
on the emblem?
The logo. That's
Yes,
actually what
that's-
Chris was saying. He's gonna
I was
finish this
just
weekend.
about to bring that up.
This
So we
weekend.
will
Yep.
hopefully have that soon.
And then the merch. Merch.
Yeah, we got to do that. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to this.
Hats and shirts,
Yes!
buttons.
We're gonna start having a podcast uniform, Neil.
That's right.
That's fine. I got my shirt at home. I washed it.
It's gonna be just a sports bra.
Made of beads.
Sports bra.
Bada bing, bada boom.
All right.
Alright,
Well,
so it was fun. Y'all have a good one. We'll be back next week.
same
7-ish.
time, same place,
Same place, yeah.
same
Definitely
super
same
volcano.
place. Alright, y'all have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Lexi, please.
Alexa, please.